Greg, shut up. Well, according to everybody, we talk about them all the time. all the time. All the time. Ugh. Anyway. Yeah, that's cool. I like that. I'd be all right with that.
Especially if all I have to do is
Dun, dun, dun,
stupid lyrics.
Yeah.
We need a bass player though. That's the other thing. I'm like, who the fuck's gonna play bass on that? I guess we could hit up what's his face, Liam.
Hey Liam, what you up to? That's weird that it already gave us that.
The Lord gave you what?
Yes. Huh? No. Who? Yeah. You gotta find someone to be able to play that, like, and keep it clean.
And willing to do it.
Because you gotta have clean, good. I mean, that's precision stuff. So you have to have clean, good tone. I'm kind of dragging Spectacle down with my dirty tone because they were clean and precise forever.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe if we reach out to someone, they think I'm gonna find the bass player. I'm like, dude, I don't. Yeah, I can find a bass player, but no one's gonna fucking. This isn't Rockstar shit. It's not easy to talk someone into playing something that no one's gonna want to watch.
The problem right now is, I guess we're getting this. You sound good, right? You got your ear.
Mm-hmm.
There are no bass players available.
There's no bass player, and also
we're in another bass player drought.
And the other thing is is just like I said, it's not Rockstar stuff. It's stuff like, okay, what venues would that type of music be able to play? Wherever Spec plays, and what's the place up northwest Houston? Or I mean, Fort Worth, Houston.
Northwest Fort Worth.
Or
what's it? Tomcats?
Tomcats.
Yeah, and the rail.
And the rail, but the rail.
They have that metal in there all the time. We won't play those places.
I don't think they're gonna have us play.
They don't think metal like that.
I don't think they would have. Anyway,
we won't play those
and then
places.
Reno's.
Yeah, we won't play places like that.
That's because y'all can never play shows.
No, that's because
I bet if I booked y'all a show right now at Reno's, y'all'd go show up.
Probably not, because the guys hate those places.
That's because they're all pussies.
No.
Where else is there to play?
Those venues are so much lower.
Then what? There are no metal venues.
We're not metal.
Oh, I forgot. Y'all ain't country.
Spectacle ain't metal anymore, yo.
Spec played O'Reilly's, dude.
What, 20 years ago?
Just saying. That wasn't 20 years ago. That was when we knew him. They had a show out there.
We could go to Dan's. We could go to Andy's. At any point.
Okay.
Gas Monkey.
Okay.
No, but Gas Monkey plays.
We'll open up for y'all there. Other than that, though, where the fuck?
The Gas Monkey plays that type of metal. And
that you guys, I think Spectacle is even more mainstream than that shit. Especially when I tell them to tune that down.
Oh yeah.
Go ahead and.
Well, the Spectacle can't figure out any tunings. What tunings to be in?
Actually, you know what? I'm overthinking this shit because all I have to do is write lyrics.
All you have to do
and show up and do vocals.
Who's taking care of y'all's booking? Who's going to be your management?
Old school. Like anytime you book a Spectacle show, just put us on the bill. Or we could play with Hoof. We'll be able to play with Hoof.
With that?
You don't think so?
Huh. Maybe. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, they're more garage rocky and stuff, so.
Yeah, still the same people. I mean, I don't know.
I mean, like you're getting tech metal into mathcore with that. Who just got a bass? Josama.
Josama?
I think Josama got a bass set up.
Do you think he could play that?
Marlon's got a bass set up.
Okay, Marlon won't even play guitar with me.
Speaking of which, are you going on Saturday?
Where? No. No, this is my Saturday to have all the girls.
Bring the kids. Teach them. There's kids out there.
I have AIDS, too.
Oh, yeah, that's right. This might be the last time we get to do it out there.
Well...
Because they're selling off the land.
Yeah, I don't know any bass player. Sosa? Call him out of retirement? That's not.
He's teaching.
He's too happy too. This isn't going to be happy, I don't think.
Okay, so Saliva's at the Row Club on Sunday.
They're the ones that did the click, click, boom.
Yep. And
Did they do Take It All Away?
Sure.
Take it all away.
Mouth for War, a tribute to Pantera, is Saturday. And then Dispositions, who we've had on the show. Mona
Oh, yeah.
Borland,
Have you
Cutthroat,
watched,
they're
did you
playing
check out
Friday.
their new video?
I have not.
It's
Those
not
guys
bad.
were nice. I like those guys.
I think I should send them a note seeing if they want to come in again. But the new video is
do it.
cool.
I'll watch it.
The only weird thing is the
There's a
singer.
midget.
The singer has a boom mic stand in the video.
Like click, click, boom.
No, like
We're gonna
boom for a
take
guitar
it
player.
all
A guitar player
away.
mic stand for a
Oh,
guitar
really?
player. Yeah, but it's a good song if you're into that. And it's a
Saliva. You want to start the show?
yeah, we can start the show.
All
It's
right. I didn't put too much effort in this. Hey, I'm just being honest. I got to put a song in too because I left the drive in the house, and we had things we needed to do before the show. So here we go. Ready? Let's see. Those are ready, and
The man in black fled across the desert.
the
And you
gods
take
of
it
the
all
Lord.
away.
This episode of the brought to you by
Geist Note.
and
Victor Wrench.
and Plastic Object.
This program contains graphic material, including offensive language. Viewer discretion is advised.
Matt Stubbs, a man who wants to make Watauga better
Las
by
Colinas.
fixing the potholes, by putting shit in a bag and putting it in the pothole to make Watauga safe for your children. Vote Matt Stubbs. This message paid for by the friends of Matt Stubbs.
Show number 342. It is Tuesday, 11/12/19.
We're not doing a song.
No, I didn't. I told you I left the drive in there. I got to put it in
Are you gonna do?
post.
See, take it all away.
You want me to put some saliva in there?
Take it all away.
You're going to be upset if you hear
Take it
saliva.
all away.
Plus, if I put saliva in now, YouTube will kick us off.
Oh yeah.
So, yeah, I'll just put something in post. There will be a song going on in the background
Is it
right
gonna
now.
be click, click, boom?
So you want to get in the neighborhood?
So you take it all away. Wait, that's not saliva, is it?
I don't know. I went and
Is the
saw
chat room
saliva
up?
once.
I did too. When
Chat
I was
room is
working
up.
with that man that you just heard. In fact,
With
I
Chris
think
Ryan?
he did the interview, and I was helping out with it.
It was
and it
Saliva
was,
and Breaking Benjamin at the Canyon Club.
When you went and saw him.
Yeah.
Why were you there? Was there another band playing, or you just were trying to get laid?
That old dude that was a friend of ours that was a sheriff loved those bands. There was another one there too. Some other band there.
How
too.
long has Breaking Benjamin been around? I thought they were
A
fucking new.
long fucking time.
I thought they were
now.
new cock rock.
I mean, they were on the tail end of cock rock, right? But they had the coolest intro at the time. I really dug them when they came out because they did the whole
You dug
Wizard of
who?
Oz, Breaking Benjamin. They had the whole Wizard of Oz intro.
You heard it first.
and
On
then
the
they
Jerry
tore
Jones
into
Dumb
something,
Massacre
and I was like,
podcast show.
This band's
Dustin
cool.
liked Breaking Benjamin.
Hold on, because I'd only seen them live.
Did
then
you
I
like
went to hear
Nickelback
some
too?
recorded stuff, and I was like, "Whoa,
This
these
is
are
really
not
badass.
These are not the same two bands,
No, you
right?
didn't. You went. These are really badass.
This is the most amazing band
This is
ever."
awesome.
You know, I run into people every once in a while. They're like,
Remember that Breaking Benjamin
Breaking
show?
No, they were like, "Man, Breaking Benjamin's a badass band," and I just look at them like, "What the?"
That's
fuck
when your
is
music
wrong with you?"
conversation with that person's over.
over. I can't talk to
Yeah.
you about anything at all.
Same with the one I make fun of all the time that we always made fun of, never thought was cool. The one that does all the covers, the Bad Company, it does the House of the Rising
Finger Death
Five
Punch?
Finger Death Punch.
Yeah.
If you come to me talking about how you're a metal fan, let me rant a little bit.
Oh, okay. I'll sit back.
Well, it's not.
Watch
It's a short one, but I quit the Facebook dating app. It was
What?
It was a colossal failure.
Did you get any trim off of it?
I'm pretty sure I could have.
Trim.
For lack of a better term, I'm pretty sure I could have had intercourse from it.
With
But-
Facebook?
No, with a woman that I met, or a man that I met, I guess. Who knows these days? On the Facebook dating app.
Uh-huh.
But the shit you got to go through, like, I had probably 20 conversations, and probably out of those 20, 2 of them I was actually interested in. The rest was, yeah,
Really?
that
bad?
and how much do you make, and let me see your dick pics, let me see this.
What?
Oh yeah, and
Wait, that's not illegal though, because they asked for it.
and that's I said that a couple times, but not only that.
Thank you for asking. You're making it legal for me to send them to you, but I'm not sending you one.
Not only that, but even what do you do? How much do you make? Was even thrown up there, and it is
That's
not.
ridiculous.
And the thing is, the women that ask those questions are the last whores to be bringing that up. You know what I mean? Like, okay, if I
Yeah.
got asked something like that from, say, what's her name,
Her name is, oh my God, I just forgot it. Oh God.
or one of your friends, just give me
Yeah.
one of her names.
One of the cheerleaders.
right.
Yeah.
Then yeah, I would answer it. I would lie, but I would answer it. But these women that were asking these questions on the goddamn Facebook app, no. Okay. Before we get into any of that, you want to look into you want to audit me and vet me financially if I'm good enough to put my penis inside of you. Why don't you get your fucking, like, your fake leg fixed, or some, like, your fucking...
Whoa, they have a fake
or
leg?
your teeth fixed, or your crazy eye that seems to be looking behind you while you're looking at me.
Holy shit.
That's
and
what
they're
I'm saying.
asking you for money.
Not asking for...
Or asking you
yeah.
how
They
much
want
you
to
make.
vet me. They're like, oh, this guy. So, anyway, I had
Maybe they're asking to see if you have a good insurance
to
policy
pay for the crazy
to
eye.
take care of their
The
crazy,
crazy
eye
eye,
and their
yeah.
fucked up teeth.
Yeah. So,
Like, maybe if he makes enough money, he's got a good dental plan.
he's got to have insurance.
He's got to have insurance. Come on. If you're making that much money, you got to have good
Is
insurance,
this
right?
love?
Are you union?
So, yeah, I had about 2 okay conversations. And then that, even the good conversations, I was like, oh my gosh, are you fucking kidding me? So I don't know if it's the Facebook dating app or if it's all dating apps. I just don't think that's my game. I don't think I'm cut out for the dating shit on apps.
So you're just going to pick them up at the bar?
No, I'm giving up on dating.
Are you?
Yeah.
Totally. Totally just giving up.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to date. I think I'm going to become an incel because dating is beating. No, actually, I haven't even gone on a date yet, so it's weird.
What? Never mind.
I have a feeling what the next question was going to be.
The next question
I've taken care of that, all that stuff. but
No. It was more about the does drugging count as dating? But
I mean, yeah,
I was going down that line,
if
but-
drugging counts, then yeah, I've gone on a few dates. but
You've drugged
drag someone in and watch Joker. Hey, is she okay? Yeah, she's just really tired.
You see Weekend at
Yeah,
Bernie's?
I love you, honey.
She's had a little bit to drink. I'm
But
just
she's
carrying her
drooling.
around.
Yeah, she does that. She has a condition. Her eyes are closed. Yeah, that too.
Oh, yeah.
She's not breathing. Well, she'll start breathing in a few seconds.
Well, she's blue.
How old is she?
She's
okay,
cosplaying a Smurf.
Now you're crossing the line here.
How
You're asking too
old
many
is she?
questions.
How old is she? Wow. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, but I'm giving up on the dating apps. It's not my thing.
You are.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to do that anymore. I think I'm going to do it the old-fashioned way. Dustin, I'm going to go to church. I'm going to find me a good Christian woman at church.
Yeah, those are the worst women.
Oh, they're the most psycho, man.
They're the ones that want to bang them the hardest.
Well, I don't mind that part. It's the fucking shit that comes after that.
Yeah, then you have to deal with them. Like after the first date, they're gonna be like, "We're getting married," and you're gonna be like, "Oh my god,
I haven't been married in over 10 years.
no, we went on a good date. We're getting married."
Jesus,
gonna
man.
happen.
No pun
gonna
intended.
happen.
Jesus.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know how I would be at the old church with a girlfriend either. Like, I don't think it would go over too well. I mean, I would act okay probably the first 2 weeks, but like week 3, week 4, it'd probably start getting a little old. Like, I'd be like, oh, we got to do church on Wednesday. I was like, Wednesday's kind of my what?
Like if that was what you were going to church
I'd-
with, I couldn't hand. You know,
It'd be about 2 or 3 weeks still, man.
it would be.
Yeah, I think about week 3, even as hot as she is, ma'am, I think week 3 I'd kind of be, it'd start getting to me a little bit. Okay, yeah. Do we have to do church on Wednesday? He's like, yeah, we're going to have a chili cook-off afterwards. Like, yeah, but, you know, I don't know. My tummy's hurting. Well, maybe you should go. Maybe you have some stuff on your... Okay, and then I'd go. Sunday'd roll around. All right, I can't wait to go.
I got football.
I got to do church on Sunday too. We just went on Wednesday. You know, and the old guy smiley hand that would be into my girlfriend, because there's always a dude that's at the church that's after her, right?
After the youngster, yeah. Or that want the hugs.
Right, the long hug guy. The hi, welcome to Tight Springs Baptist Church.
They're in their late
Come on
50s,
in.
early 60s, and they want to get handsy with
must
someone
be
that's in their
Dustin.
40s, 30s.
Are you Kim's new boyfriend, Dustin? I've heard so much about you. Whew.
Get your hands on her girlfriend. Get your
Oh, you
hands on
have?
her girlfriend.
You smoke weed, bro? He's so funny.
Let me show you this new knife I got. Zap!
Just kill him.
Just kill him. Just give me.
Kill the youth pastor.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. We should do that. We should go to church one time as a show.
And do a podcast from a church during the service.
That could end up bad.
That could end up real
I think
bad.
I think a lot of people are arming themselves at church these days now.
As we have microphones, we're
Yeah.
sitting in the back pew.
Just laughing. This is
Okay.
bullshit. That's horseshit. What
Yeah.
he just said is horseshit.
Yeah. Oh God. So I want to ask you 2 things real quick. Real quick. Why do I sound overmodulated? Let me
Do you have a
come down
cough
little bit.
button in here?
No, I do not. We haven't been able to afford any of those because no one's sending their donations. You want to do a donation segment right now?
We do need to do donation segment, but the thing is, one of us needs to make the PayPal and set it all up so we can get donations.
If you like our show, just send us money. We
But I'm
don't
kinda
need your
paranoid
food.
if we
don't
do
need your
that, they're not gonna
blankets.
like our
Just Send us
content.
your cash.
Yeah, I'm going to say that every week if we'll get it set up.
Well, we just got to sit down and do it.
We need to be like, okay, this is the day,
And this is going to be
Where
the
we get
layout
together.
of what- yeah,
and we're setting up PayPal and donation page on the
Yes.
website.
I think PayPal's still set up.
Because what if this whole time we could have quit our jobs?
We could.
Like, what if our
Everybody
listeners,
says we
what if
could
the
have.
people that listen to us are really rich?
Eh.
Well, I'm not. I know
mean,
they're
we could be.
not. But what if there
Well,
are?
we get emails all the time of all these.
Hey, can I send you $50,000?
of African princes that want us to go that
Just
want
need
to
you to
invest
put
in
in-
the show.
Need you to put it in a bank account real quick for
Yes.
me, and then
Need
you
to
can
do
have
this
like
and
10
whatever.
grand of it. I'll donate that to your show.
So the 2 things I wanted to ask you was, first off, we just watched The Mandalorian
Yeah.
before we started the show. What'd you think?
Disney.
Disney Plus. What'd you think?
Disney Plus Mandalorian. I thought it was cool, man. I can't wait to watch the next one.
That one was the shortest of them. They said
Oh, really?
because it was the pilot.
That's
It
kind of
was-
how the length I would like them to be, I think.
There's 40 minutes. They said the other ones are going to be closer to 50, 55 minutes.
So 10 more minutes.
So
That's
10
not
more
bad.
minutes. It's going to be like an
Not
hour.
over an hour.
No. I think there's 8 episodes this season. Is the way it goes.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was production on it is
Yeah.
top freaking notch.
So you said that. Okay. Spoiler alert. Close your ears. The stormtroopers. So here's my one question, I guess. So you said it's right after Return of the Jedi.
It's
So,
5 years after
I'm
Return of
assuming
the
that the
Jedi, which that's not a
stormtroopers
spoiler.
that were not First Order troopers, they were Empire troopers because their shit was all fucking rusted out and looking gnarly.
They look like they've been through hell. They weren't clean.
So they're like last holdouts of the
Yeah,
Empire.
last holdouts.
Maybe
But
the
the
start
first
of
order,
the First Order?
First Order doesn't start for 30 years.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe we're watching the grassroots of the First
How
Order.
it gets going. It could all lead up to that. That'd be great.
And was that a Yoda thing or a?
Whoa,
oh,
that's a spoiler.
Or, okay, keep your ears off. Was that a Yoda thing or a Gremlin? Are they putting the Gremlins in?
I don't know where the Gremlin.
Are the
Didn't
Gremlins in the
Didn't Steven
galaxy?
Spielberg say something like the Gremlins had a connection to Star Wars somehow?
I always thought it was. I heard that it was the other one, the the Guardians of the Galaxy had something to do with the
Star
the
Wars universe?
Yeah,
I don't know.
I thought it was you that told me that.
Was I
No?
drunk?
I mean, yeah, there's a good possibility you
Or
were
was I on
drunk.
mushrooms.
I mean, that could happen too.
Was
There's nothing-
I?
You could have
Was
been
I
on a
floating in a tub of salt,
maybe.
and I just
I
dreamed
just
all
don't
this
remember
up?
these things,
I
man.
don't remember either.
We have a bad track record of keeping our lives clean.
So
There you go, Thomas.
there you go. It's really badass. I'm
Loved
liking
it.
it. I mean, it's kind of exciting that we're seeing a live action Star Wars TV show.
We have something to
Monday.
look forward to every week.
Yes, and I'm just blown away.
They
by
drop it
how
on
much
Sundays.
they've spent. I guess Sundays or Tuesdays. I don't know. I've seen.
Oh, did it
Hopefully
happen today?
Sundays. Disney Plus opened today.
So it might be every
Started.
Tuesday then.
Could be every Tuesday.
Well, that's gonna suck.
why.
We're gonna have to watch
it
that
before every show.
Yeah, and we're never gonna have show notes.
Well, that's true. I've got show notes. I got show.
Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, decent show notes.
Well, yeah, these aren't decent.
I loved it, though.
Second
Mandalorian.
Mandalorian's
I
great.
have my vote.
Mandalorian's great. I want to talk about my Friday night, but I'm afraid I don't know which one of these we'll get
Friday
into
night.
more. Let me knock out Friday night real quick. Went to Dickies Arena,
Of the new one, huh?
the new
Was
one.
the first show there.
The second show. There was a
First one
private
was the-
show, which was Steve Miller and Jason Aldean,
Who? I'm
or
sorry?
Jason Isbell, country dude.
Steve Miller, though. You're talking about the old Steve
Yeah.
Miller. Who's Jason Aldean?
Not Jason Aldean. Jason Isbell.
Who's that?
I don't know. You want to come and look at my tractor in your sexy shorts, and I don't know. Let's go mudding down in the creek. What I heard was when he headlined. Steve
I'll
Miller
drop
played.
you a roofie.
So it was a
Drag
private
you to a
event.
movie.
A bunch of if you had worked on the arena, you got to
Yeah.
go. If you owned one of the box offices, you got to go. If you were higher up in the city, you got to go.
Oh wait, but we didn't. Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
Tap the brakes here.
We wouldn't have.
Where was
gone.
our invite?
We wouldn't have gone.
I might have gone to see Jason Aldean.
It
I
wasn't
mean,
Jason.
Isabel, Jason, whatever
Isabella?
the fuck his name is.
So Jason,
Probably not though.
no, they said Steve Miller was really good, but everybody started emptying out during Jason Isbell.
I can imagine.
Yeah,
I've never heard of the cat. I mean, watch,
I mean, I
we're
guess
gonna
he's
get.
big in the country world, but
I mean, is it the real country world, or is it the Sturgill Simpson
play
type
some,
guys
but
that
YouTube
listen
would
to
get
it,
pissed at
or
us.
is it the fucking yeah? Oh yeah, that's right. We can't.
YouTube would get pissed at us.
Well,
And since we're making so much money off YouTube now,
and our donations. Fuck YouTube. We don't even need you, man.
if we start getting good donations, we'll go back to the show we want to do.
Yeah, the racist one.
So I went out there to see 21 Pilots, a band that I have given a lot of people hell about in the past.
Yeah,
That
I have to.
I didn't really care about, but then I realized once I got there and started watching
A
them,
lot of people are into it.
I know a lot of these songs. Well, hold on. I walked in the arena, and what scared me was I thought I was at some type of cult convention because everybody had yellow duct tape wrapped around them and
Yeah,
fucking
the Vision
bandanas and shit.
or Watchmen.
Yeah. I was like, are all y'all cops? Because they
Yeah.
all had their bandanas over their nose walking around. I was
Yeah.
like, huh. So before I get into their review real quick, the arena review, the important thing. We've been waiting years for this to be built. It's finally built. It's going to be
Yeah, you have.
Fort Worth's concert venue. Well, because
I'm from the 214, dude.
I have actually, we did telephone work on there. We figured it out the other day, 6 years ago, in preparation for
Oh,
this damn
really?
thing. Yes.
Damn.
So
They're not just.
it
using
hadn't
the-
even passed the whole the vote proposal thing in the. We were already out there doing phone work, and they were already cutting roads, getting ready for
You
it.
guys were still Bell, Southwestern Bell.
We might have been. But the arena is American
You have
Airlines
to delete that
Center
part.
Junior.
Oh, okay.
Without the upper balcony,
Mhm.
it's like the suites. There's
Yeah.
an upper area above the suites, but it's like suites down, like the 200s down
Yeah.
into the bowl.
I've always wanted to do cocaine with Mark Cuban.
So it's the exact. It feels like the exact same thing, just smaller.
Kitty
It's
Mark.
even designed like the
layout
architecture
and everything?
inside looks the same.
Yeah.
Problem is, I don't know what they were thinking. The hallways are tiny.
Wait, what do you mean the hallways?
When you're walking through there, they're
just a-
narrow.
Like around like the concourse and
The
everything, when
concourse
where
is
you get
narrow.
the concessions and stuff.
Yes, narrow.
Well, that can't be good.
Parking to get there is a complete pain in the ass. They haven't figured out that
Uh-oh.
infrastructure of how to get people in and out of there smoothly.
Where's it at again?
On Montgomery, right there.
before
It overlooks Will Rogers. You know where the
Okay,
museum is?
where is
You
it?
know where the Cowgirl Hall of
I
Fame
do.
Museum?
Yeah, right there.
Right next
there?
door to it.
Okay.
So they hadn't figured out how to get traffic to move smoothly down Montgomery or Lancaster.
Yeah.
And a lot of people missed the opening act because they were stuck in traffic. I got out of there before it became too much of a problem. I left about midway through
A lot of snail trails out there with the 21 Pilots.
We're going to get to the
okay.
band. I just want to talk about the venue right now. One of the oddest things that's hard, that I don't understand what they did, and I'm going to show you this picture. They screwed up really bad. You know how like they'll put marble on the floor to tell you what section you're in?
Marble.
Like the floor will be all marble, and then they'll etch in an area to show you what section you're standing up.
You
or you're
can't see
going
it or
in.
something.
Tell me if this does not look like one of those blind tests to see if you're colorblind.
Oh my gosh! Yeah, they're gonna have to
Can
paint
you see
that.
it?
They're gonna have to paint it.
It's like the ground is marble, black, white,
Whose
gray.
boot is that?
That's Velton's.
You sure?
Mm-hmm.
You
I
didn't
didn't
bust
wear
out the
boots.
shit kickers for the Dickies
old-
event?
I did not.
You
no.
thought it was the the Isabel Aldine experience?
No, like I said on social media, I thought it was a convention of aviators. I was going to get to go hear some
Oh,
some
okay.
prestigious pilots talk about their career in aviation. But
Yeah, it was just two little sexy boys.
so let's go to these two little
There you
sexy
go.
boys.
There you go.
Oh,
Thomas.
major plus for the arena. There is media parking right up front
Hell yeah.
that they pull you in there and say, "Hey, this is where you go. It's all taken care of. You don't have to pay."
I'm
Nothing.
sure I'll never get to park there, but it sounds cool.
Perfect. Parked right outside the front door. Walked right in. Bam. Now let's talk about the band, 21 Pilots.
They're the ones that have the song that has the frog in it. It goes, there's one of their songs has a frog in it. It goes, ribbit, ribbit,
Really?
ribbit. Yeah, it's the one. We'll go through their catalog when YouTube's not monitoring us, and I'll let you listen to it.
Okay.
Because Brittany went through a 21 Pilots phase for a while. And
How old is she?
She's born in 83?
And she's a 21 Pilots?
Yeah.
Greg would not be happy with that.
Yeah. Greg wouldn't be happy with it. I don't know. Greg might be into them. Who knows?
Yeah, he could be.
I mean, Black Queen.
Yeah, that's true. So I get there. All I see are kids, some adults here and there. But everybody is wearing yellow somewhere, either yellow shirt, a yellow bandana,
It's for
yellow
AIDS?
duct tape.
Do they have AIDS?
Maybe they do. I don't know.
Oh no, that's not AIDS. That's the
I think it's just red.
the prisoners of war, isn't it? Yellow.
Maybe. I don't know.
The yellow ribbon around the trees about prisoners of war. I'm pretty sure.
But
They POWs.
They could be.
Pilots of 21. Wait. No, never mind.
So we go up to the photo pit, and we're getting ready for the opening band, which was Mr. Wives.
Mr. Wives.
That's a
Is that a Mormon-
lame ass band
Some
name.
Mormon band.
They're a band from New York City.
I was gonna say Utah.
Lame name.
Lame band.
They were okay. Not my type of music. The kids there liked it, but that name's lame. So they, as I turn around, I'm looking along the front row. It's all tween girls, all up across the front, maybe into their early 20s, maybe. None of these girls could drink. They all had their hands written on, like little sayings and stuff that are, I guess, 21 Pilot lyrics, whatever. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to get my ears blown out because there's a bunch of females behind me, a bunch of, young girls. Shoot the first band. We go back. We come back out for 21 Pilots. They come out on stage. Sure enough, I get my ears blown out from
Screaming.
screaming. They play their first song, Jumpsuit, and they're all doing all sorts of stuff. And then they go in their next
Did
song.
it smell like, I don't know, beautiful perfume? That perfume called Beautiful that
It did
everyone
not
wore when they were
smell
teenagers?
like a Falling in Reverse concert at Trees.
Oh, God.
That show I went to, that freaked me out.
I think I was there.
When it smelled like,
I mean, you might have smelled that.
When
don't know.
when I in the crowd turned around and went, "Morning, ladies,"
That's when I thought I was gonna actually have sex with Shelby because she was so on fire because of that dude.
Oh, you thought you might get some
I was
runoffs?
like, I might get some runoffs here. And then she went on her bus, and I was like, "Well, let's go, Dustin."
I guess we'll leave her here.
Shelby didn't listen, right? And Chris didn't listen, so I can tell these true stories.
So I turn around during the third song, and like we have gone from screaming to this entire front row of girls crying.
Crying?
Crying.
There's no crying in baseball.
There's no crying at a concert.
I've cried at a concert.
What concert?
Tool. I was scared.
Because you were on something?
I might have been.
Okay, that's different.
I mean, still an emotional response. I was scared for my life.
Only been
It was when they
scared-
had those philanthropists, or not philanthropists. What do you call
the
those?
flipper,
The circus of
the
Delay
Cirque
or
du Soleil
whatever.
that climbed up and
Yeah, I
down.
thought they were real demons.
There were only one concert I've ever been scared at.
Scared? All right. If you say Slipknot, I'm coming across this control board.
It was Slipknot. It was Pantera. At
Oh, yeah.
Fair Park Coliseum
Okay.
with Typo Negative.
All right, but that was because you're scared for your safety. Like someone
My
was going to.
feet didn't touch
like-
the floor for 2 songs
Yeah. Okay.
because the way people were pushing up, and
Yeah.
then there was some motorcycle dude that broke a bottle open and was just stabbing people
Yeah.
that were being
Isn't that the one
carried
that.
over.
When there were some fires or some shit
That's
too
when
at that
they
show?
ripped the floor up
Yeah.
because they had plywood over the
Dime
ice.
was dressed
and-
up as like Yosemite Sam or some shit like that.
Well, there was the fake Dime running around
which
too.
looked like Yosemite, Sam.
Sam. Yeah. But anyway,
God,
yeah,
I miss that band.
they were pretty good.
I think I saw Phil's about to
Pretty
do some
good.
touring,
He is with Ministry.
and he's playing Pantera, and he's going to have Rex go with him.
Yep.
Huh. What do you think about? Okay, that's
I
another
don't
subject.
know.
We don't. Have
Anyway,
we're talking about 21 Pilots.
So 21 Pilots are interesting.
It's not funny.
What I don't like about this band is out of all the 2-man band situations we have,
Which is genius.
it is. It's
If you
very
wanna
easy to work.
Get rich quick.
2 men.
Yeah, and do it right before you have
Yeah,
your
right.
beer gut.
But if you're gonna do it, play your fucking instruments.
Oh man, they don't have to.
Well, they don't have to now.
Yeah,
But the thing that's what I don't like about them. What I love about Royal Blood.
They're using like big mallets to play drums and stuff.
No,
like,
no, no,
dun,
no,
dun,
no.
dun, like making an art
No,
exhibit of
no,
it,
no,
right?
no.
Oh,
What I love about Royal Blood, what I love about Death from Above, 1975, is they actually play
Yeah.
what you hear. 21 Pilots, half of it, 3/4 of it was all backing tracks
Yeah.
on a loop. Like
No,
someone
no,
hit
that-
record.
I wasn't
record go.
talking about those bands. I was talking about 21 Pilots. Like they use these big ass stupid fucking art mallets and stuff to try to make it look cool. I thought. Like it was. I thought it was more of a visual show.
Maybe it is, but
With backtracks.
3/4 of like there's guitar and bass going on, and no one's playing anything.
Like Slash.
Yeah, it's like what's going on? And then at one point, like the second or third song, the drums got like he's playing the drums to a drum track, and then he got off, and he was off by like half a beat, and it got weird, and I was like, "What's
you
going
video
on
that?
here?" No, but I bet you I could find it. And I bet you out of
Well-
all these people that were there recording it,
Yeah, but I mean that's okay. I'm gonna sound like a fucking asshole here.
I
real quick,
hate it
but-
when bands don't play. It's the same
Yeah,
as
but
lip
it's not
syncing.
really, man. They're kind of a 21 Pilots is kind of a like they're more like two celebrities, like hands, like
You know, they used to be 4.
kind of novelty type. You know what I mean?
They used to be 4 guys.
Like if anyone was gonna get a sponsorship from Disney, wouldn't you expect it to be them to be like Disney's 21 Pilots?
Oh yeah, that's true. So you're saying they're not a real rock band?
I'm not saying they're not real rock band, or I'm not saying they're not real musicians, but yeah, they're not a real rock band.
They're not, but
They're posers.
they work for whatever's going on these days. In the
They have a
music world,
lot
get the
more
girls.
money than me, and they're doing something right. Their marketing is genius, and the like women love them.
They write such emotional songs.
They're so
They
emotional,
go
which
right
they
in my
probably
heart.
don't fucking
I
write. I
love
hate to break this to you, but I'm sure they're gonna say
I
that
bet
they
you
do.
Simon, what's his name?
But I bet you anything, if anyone has ghostwriters,
Simon Cowell.
it would
writes
be
all their
them.
songs. Probably.
Yeah. And they did the cool video with the little kid riding the big ass fucking big wheel and shit.
Never
No,
saw it.
I don't know, man. It's just
Never saw it.
they understand me.
Oh, they do.
I'm so scared, Dustin. Do you have any 21 Pilots? They get me. They get me.
All right, so that's all I got on
They
that.
just really get me.
That's all. It's
That's
interesting.
what you should have done is turn around to the girls that were crying and just like, they really get me too.
What I turned around and said, I was like, "Do any of y'all need hugs?"
Who needs a
And they
tampon?
got, "Oh, you're."
I mean, it's a valid question. Some of those girls don't realize they need it when they went to the show. I mean, there was probably a few girls that had their first red wedding at a fucking 21 Pilot show. I mean, what
They
more
killed
romantic
everybody in
thing to say?
attendance.
Can you imagine if you're a girl, you'd wear that with a bloody badge of honor? I had my first period at a 21 Pilot show.
A bloody badge.
Did I say badge?
I'm trying to see where we were there.
Golly, man, we're gonna get in trouble for this one.
Oh,
You back on
God.
21 Pilots, bro?
Well, I will say I didn't turn around and go, "Morning, ladies." There, like I did Trees that time.
No need to, man.
It's like, oh God. At least all them had.
You should have
showered
busted into some
beforehand.
stand-up. Just been like, hey, before the
morning,
show,
ladies.
really. I just started telling some jokes that we tell on our show.
Well, I was gonna send this over to Dickie's Arena, this show, but I'm not going to now.
It was real cool until the whole place smelled like newly fresh fish market.
And mustard,
I'm sorry, what? What was that, sir? Mr. Schneider?
vinegar.
What was in your write-up?
So then Saturday we went and did something.
Get me, Dustin, they get me. Just get me. God. They understand my life as a female in America, as a young, resisting female. All right, cool, man. 21 Pilots.
Antifa doesn't wear yellow, do they?
Antifa? I think they do the black.
They're just
black
all
and red.
black.
They look like Spectacle back when Skeptical. Oh, so I might be in this new project, right? And of course, we're coming up with these douchey fucking names. Like, that's immediately Josh's thing. He's like, we got to come up with a badass name. Let's start now.
Micro SD.
Now I was like, I thought of some really cool names, and
thought
of course they
you've
get
got a
shot
whole
down.
pocket
I
full of
do,
names.
and they get
No
shit
one
on by
wants 'em.
Josh. Josh thinks they're stupid.
What about Sting Flamingo?
Stink Flamingo's genius, and I'm
It is.
okay. I don't think we talked about that on this show, and now you just gave one of my most genius. That's going to be
No,
my
we've talked
Turbo
about it a
Negro.
lot. We've talked about it a lot.
That's going to be one of my.
Turbo Negro's greatness.
That's going to be one of the rock and roll band that I'm eventually going to get going someday,
Mhm.
where we just jam out and play rock tunes. That's the name of that band's going to be Stink Flamingo.
And you gave away Temple on here.
Well, no, Temple's our name.
It is. I know.
Did you already
but
start
you
the
were talking
page?
About it.
Well, you better, because we'll get that name ganked. It's not the Temple.
It's just Temple.
It's Temple.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure there already is. There's got to be
probably-
some
There's
Temple.
already a Temple band.
Just Temple?
Yeah. What if we were Temple from Temple, Texas?
Or what if we spell it different?
Ooh, we could. Instead of the M's, we use V's like churches.
Do something dumb like that.
All right, we'll figure it out.
Anyway, so getting back to my story, though. So we're trying to think of names and stuff. And I was like, let's piss off the Spectacle. Or Spectacle. Whatever y'all go by. And call ourselves the Spectacles.
It's like color a pair of glasses.
Yeah. We open up
The spectacles. So
Like-
for the spectacles.
because the only time we're ever going to be able to play shows is going to be with y'all. You heard the shit.
You've got a name up there. Stomping Roaches
Stomping Roaches.
is a good name.
That's too much like cut my life into
Ooh,
pieces.
Like Papa Roach.
Yeah, saliva.
Well, why don't we leave it up to our listeners to come up with names? They can email us or call us at 682-593-JJ2 and with their band names for your new project.
Oh, it's not my project.
You're just a-
Don't put this on me.
Well, you've got the easy job now.
Yeah, I do have the easy job, but it's still like.
Yeah.
I'm going straight back to steadfast mode, like the rumor that you spread about me that and Seth that
What?
actually Seth did it more than you, I
I was
think.
gonna say, what rumor did I
That
spread
I
about you
showed up
besides the
5
AIDS?
minutes before we played and then fucking bounced out
That's
about
not a rumor.
5 minutes before we were
That's not
done.
a rumor.
I'm going straight back to
That's
that
not a
mode,
rumor.
homie.
You'd show up, look around, be like, all right, that's where I sing. All right, walk up there, take your backpack off,
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do on this one, man.
take your hoodie off, and you'd be like, yeah, I'm going.
Yeah. Then go, leave.
Gone.
I'm done.
I gotta go meet someone at the
I got to go
Eagle.
see a spectacle play.
I gotta go to the Eagle. We have an Eagle event we gotta go to.
No, I didn't. I never said I had to go to an Eagle event.
Seth will back me as a witness.
He's lying.
You did that one
I was
night
trying to
at the
get
Underworld.
laid.
No, there was an award show at Trees, and y'all needed to get down there for something. You and Johnson needed to get down
We were
there.
probably just making this shit up when we were going out to the parking lot to do blow.
Probably. I'll go with that. Because y'all couldn't
God,
stick
those were
around
the
at the
days,
Underworld.
man. Those were the days.
So,
The
Thanksgiving,
Underworld.
Saturday. We got to talk about this. You performed.
You performed.
We both performed.
Yeah.
Congratulations,
Not
sir.
music.
It's a good job.
Congratulations to
Shake
you,
your
man.
hand.
It was
That's
awesome.
good.
It was a
That was
very
fun.
fun time. I had
That
a
was
blast.
a fun fucking night.
It was a fun fucking night.
Everybody did very well.
Yeah.
Most of the performances are up on YouTube of the stand-up variety. None of the musical acts are up. But if you go to the JJTL
Mine's not.
YouTube, Stubbs is not up. Why are we not putting yours up? Because you're
I'm not ready.
you're doing the thing like most comedians do, right? You don't want
Yeah,
your
I'm gonna send it to
material leaked.
Brian and see what he thinks for a little bit. Don't want my material leaked.
You don't want anybody stealing your stuff,
my gold.
your gold. You don't want your material leaked, and you don't want.
Right. No, I'm just not ready for people.
I
to,
mean, because you
like-
were asking for people to put their phones in a plastic lockup baggie before
Yeah.
you started your set.
which fortunately everyone did,
Yeah.
except one person.
No, there's two. There's
Wait,
three. out there.
Okay. Well, all three. I'm not worried about those three because I know where the leak's coming from.
Yeah, they're all watermarked. You know which ones.
Yeah.
You know the angles.
Right. But the no, the main reason
You better
that
be
I don't
glad I
want
did
to,
roll, or I had Jeff roll on it. I didn't roll on it. Jeff did.
that was cool for me for that to happen, for two things to happen. Well, we'll talk about mine first real quick, my little deal that I did.
Okay.
So I did 5 minutes of stand up for the first time ever, and actually went about a minute and a half after that. Which was
7 minutes
amazing.
almost. Is
Yeah.
What you got.
And I had a heckler, which is
Which-
awesome.
Awesome.
For a first time guy to get up there ever to have a heckler was really cool. Thank you, whoever you were. You were
Whoever she
awesome.
was.
Yeah, she was cool.
Do I count as a heckler?
Did you heckle me?
I only threw in little bits here and there.
But that helped me. That made me feel comfortable when if you said something to Jeff, I was like, but I legitimately had a heckler,
Because you said something
like
about
straight up heckler.
podcasting is just trying to legitimate.
Make white men legitimate.
And
or
I said, "Do
something
you
like
feel legitimate?"
Oh yeah,
Like,
I didn't
no.
hear that, man. But did I respond? I was
yeah,
like,
you
no,
said
I don't.
no. And then then it was something else about masturbating's fun. I said, "Yeah, with the family." Like, yes, with the family.
Well, good. I didn't ignore you.
Yeah. No, you fed right into it. And then that chick that heckled you.
That was a real heckler
That
that
was-
no one knew.
and she bolted after that.
Yeah, I
She
I
was
handled her
gone.
well.
Her and her guy, but yeah.
So for that to happen for my first time ever to get up, and then for my exit to happen the way it did,
Was amazing. I'm so glad we were rolling on that so you could at least see how that happened.
like, let's just say that I do get good at this and actually make a career out of it, which is the chances are pretty small. But if it did happen, that would be some stuff that people would love to see. Like, wow, this is the first time that motherfucker got up there and he got heckled and then almost died on his own actions.
I was going to ask you if we could just cut the end off.
I don't mind that.
And
If you want to put that out, that's okay.
Were you okay? So that whole exit was something that was put together on the spot when you got
Yeah.
there,
Yeah.
because you kept saying, "I just want to leave. I'm just going to run out."
I was really debating on. First of all, when I showed up, we had controversy, and I wanted to leave.
yeah. Kevin didn't want to let you in.
Yeah, but I felt like an asshole. And you asked me, like, "You're just gonna leave?" And I was like, "No, I feel like. I mean, I was a dick to that dude, and
He just didn't
Kevin,
have the list for the stand-up stuff. or
And,
for
and
the
I knew
open
it'd be
mic.
an asshole move to Jeffrey Lord after I already committed to something. So, and I was glad. I'm actually really glad I did it because it was a fun night. All the music was good. All the acts were good. Everything about the night was really good and fun. Only thing that sucked is these motherfuckers that didn't show up.
Do you have a list?
Yeah,
Are you
if
gonna
you
open
live
up
in
your Rolodex?
if you live in Tarrant County, you fucking missed out.
You-
You missed out.
I'm not going to lie.
That was a fucking great night of entertainment.
It was fucking good. It
Everybody
was
was
way
good.
better than going and watching 3 bands you see every other weekend anyway, all the time, because here you had 3 very diverse bands, and then you had that whole open mic thing. The open mic thing is a once-in-a-lifetime deal you get to see. Now you're gonna go watch it on YouTube, and it's not the same.
Yeah.
But it's like that whole. Even the bands that played the open mic were great. It was a full solid night. There wasn't any lulls. It was great. But I like that whole the whole plan of you ditching stage like that.
Yeah, because I was nervous. I didn't want to do
Was
it.
formulated there because I was like, that'd be the way to do it. Just at the end of your set, throw your bike down and run.
Well, I tried.
And you tried, and you nearly died. But the applause when you walked back in afterwards was worth it.
Oh, yeah.
Like everybody went nuts when you walked back in.
Like, oh, he's not dead.
You walked around and came in the correct door.
Oh, I didn't hear people cheering. I was just like,
Oh,
hey,
yeah,
what's
people
up,
was like,
everybody?
"Yeah,
He's
you're not
okay.
dead, yeah. And then you had after that, you had Thomas. I know there were bands mixed in there, but as far as the stand-up stuff goes, you had Thomas, who did a silly set. I love Thomas in a stand-up role. Cracks me up. It's so freaking funny. And one thing that you, Thomas, and Zach all had in common was masturbation.
Yeah.
All y'all
was the
touched
common theme.
the theme of masturbation, which was funny. And then after Thomas, you had another band, right? And then Zach. And Zach did his. Zach went, from the video, went almost 12 minutes. And he kept cracking me up because he kept getting lost and confused. And he'd have to go to his papers, and then his papers blew off, and
Yeah.
things got moved around. And then after Zach was my little get up, my eulogy that I gave to Jeff. And that's up on YouTube for you to check out, where Thomas helped me out playing keyboards. And that went great, except for my iPad kept rotating the screen while I was trying to read it. And it was aggravating me because I forgot to put the screen lock on.
Sorry, work just freaking nailed me.
Oh,
If you want to carry this a little bit longer, I just got to send one text. Sorry, dude.
I just wanted you to praise me some, but
I'm going to get to yours. I want to get to yours in a second, but keep talking about Thomas and
Zach,
Zach real quick while I send this text. Sorry, y'all.
both of those I put them up on.
If we got donations, I wouldn't have to do this.
True, we wouldn't have to work here, or work
there.
there.
We could.
We
work
could just
here.
work here all the time.
Be crazy and take Adderall and snort blow and
and just
fucking
go
drink
nuts.
all
And
the time.
Our eyes would be so big
We'd have a
that
show
you
a
could
day.
see all the way around them. You'd see all the white.
We'd be serial killer esque.
It was serial killer esque. Thomas and Zach's. If you hopped on our YouTube page and saw their stand up before 4:00 on today, Tuesday, something happened with the audio and the upload, and I re-uploaded them, and it's all there. It was like about 5 or 6 minutes into it, the audio cut out for some reason, and I re-uploaded them, so you can go back and watch them in their entirety, and they're great. They're just really, really great. Somehow, RoboTuner worked in Godsmack. That was shocking.
That was a good joke too. That was a really good joke. Matt Thomas was really, really funny, dude.
It's funny.
That's the thing I told Thomas. I was like, let's go on a comedy tour, man. Me, you, and Zach. Let's just do it.
Could do it.
Yeah, let's do a comedy tour. Quit our jobs, go up the East Coast, go up the West Coast, hit all the spots.
Just starting out comedy tour,
Yeah,
like
Yeah.
no one knows who you are, so you just like show up at random.
Can you imagine the question marks over people's faces when they watched us? Especially Thomas.
You show up to the cellar up in New York,
Thomas?
and y'all three do sets back to back to back to a packed house. All these people are waiting for like Gilbert Godfrey to come on, and it's you guys.
Well, we kind of lied about our resume and stuff. We don't know how we got the show.
What is
but-
wrong with you guys? You guys are horrible.
Or what if we had to fill in for like, I don't know, fucking like Joe Rogan, some big ass.
You go to the comedy store.
Everybody's
you're
expecting like
crammed
someone
between,
that's
you
yeah,
know,
too bad at like Bill Burr and fucking Dave Chappelle.
like Chappelle's in there just waiting to do some stuff, and you three are fucking up the stage because you're stuck.
And
you know,
Matt Thomas
it's
is
like, what the
telling a story about how he responds to people on Facebook.
It's like, wow, Are we gonna hear about your feed all night? It was awesome.
Oh, it was awesome.
Great. No, the story.
But
was
people
great.
that don't know him are probably going, "What the fuck
What
is
the
this?"
fuck is this?
Yeah,
What is this?
it was awesome.
Especially if you're on the West Coast and he's talking about hyenas here. You're like, what the?
Which he
what?
would.
Yeah. And it was the owner of hyenas.
Yeah. Their jokes were really good, though. I loved them all.
Yeah, they were good times. Good times. Good times. All of them are up there except for yours. Hey, Jeff is up there on YouTube.
Oh, is
also.
Thomas is up?
And Thomas is up. Zach's up.
I think I'm going to
Jeff's
send
up,
mine to
mine's
Brian
up.
and let him get a critique from him. Say, hey, what do I need to work on here, man? This is my first 7 minutes. What do you think here? Let him. But then I'm also scared that he's going to be like, remember all those times you come up to me and ask me when I'm going to start being funny, you asshole?
When you going to start being funny?
Yeah, he's just going to send it back to me. Like, not today.
When are you going to be funny?
Yeah, what's the funny part of this?
I think the thing I did with Thomas was something I had been writing out for like a week and a half, 2 weeks, 3
The
weeks,
eulogy?
something like that. Yeah, the eulogy. And I knew that I had to work in the bathing suit somehow to pay off. Now that bathing suit, I ordered almost a month and a half ago.
When did you get it? The day of or some shit?
2 hours before I left for Mass. Like, it was in the mailbox. Jennifer came in and was like,
Did you have a backup
got
plan
here.
or anything?
I had another bathing suit that was a hairy chest
Just the
with the Borat bikini
okay.
going down it. The problem was where the bikini came down in the green, you could see
Dong.
straight through it. You could see dong and the shape of everything and testes and everything. I was like, oh my God.
Testes. Jesus.
Testes. Well, it's not made for a man.
Oh, it's not?
No, it's a female swimsuit.
Or
But
both
the-
of them?
Yes. And so the one that I got was
The spaghetti
that
strap.
I ordered offline had Jeff's face real big. Now the funny thing about that was the picture, the way I cropped it. When you order it, you tell them what crop you want, and the picture was from when we went down to Junction, and he caught a fish. Like within 10 minutes of us being on the river in Junction, he cast out and pulls out this big ass fucking Guadalupe bass, giant, like, and he holds it out,
Right.
And what I wanted on the swimsuit was him holding the fish out like he did, but they took it and just cropped his head in there, real
Those
big, giant.
motherfuckers.
Well, it was funny,
It was still funny, yeah.
It was
I
super
loved
funny.
it.
and what was funny was,
Did you
like,
give it to him afterwards?
Yeah, I took it off. Like I asked them. So once I did the reveal, which is on the YouTube video,
Gender reveal?
my clothing reveal, I went out and changed. And well, I asked them. I asked Susie, Zach, and Jeff. I was like, when can I take this off? Like, when is the bet done? Do you want me to introduce every band? I'll keep it on. It's whatever you want. And they're like, no, that was good enough. You're good. You're all good. I think all they wanted was a picture of it. So then I can be tortured the rest of my life with it. It'll show up in random spots. I know it will. But so I went outside and changed, and Diana was like, I really want, before I went out, she's like, I want that swimsuit. I really want that swimsuit. So when I changed, I put it back in this plastic bag and gave it to her. And I was like, here it is. I can wash it if you want me to. But here it is. And she's like, oh, awesome. I gave her both swimsuits. What am I ever going to do with both of them? Are you back at work again?
No, I'm listening. I want you to give it to. I want.
So young kids
No,
for
I
donation?
think both of you guys should. You should get his, and he should get yours. And I told Lord and Lady Lord that they should put it in a frame, like what do you call them when like put those monuments in them and stuff, and put it on the mantle, like over the fireplace.
So I'd have one.
Like have-
I'd put one in here.
yeah.
I'd put his in here.
We should.
We can hang it up on the wall.
I guess we're just gonna put yours up. We got to gank it back though.
Nah, I can have it.
You could sign it.
The only request I had is that she wore it one night during their fun time, so that way he gets weirded out by looking at himself.
Yeah.
I mean, would
It's
you
all
get
good
weirded
ideas.
out if you looked at yourself?
No, I'd love it. I love myself.
You'd like looking at
Yeah.
yourself
I'm
bouncing
the
up
most
and down on
narcissistic
yourself.
motherfucker. Ask any woman that's dated me.
Let me go to that Facebook app and see what the results are.
No, that I deleted it, and I never went on a date, Dustin.
Oh.
No, yeah, you don't call those dates. Those are just John, like a
Let me get on Grindr and
John
look and
relationship.
Let me see what your stats are on what.
That's
Grindr,
paid for
Tinder.
that's sexual acts that you pay for.
On Grindr.
What I used the app for.
Oh.
I was paid to suck men's penises.
Oh, you were. Yeah. I'm getting word from multiple directions that you were looking for a shadow box. You want to do a
shadow box of the bathing suit.
Of the
Yes,
bathing suit.
that's
You
it.
were looking for shadow
Who
boxes.
told you that?
We got RoboTuner in the chat
RoboTuner.
room.
Thank you, sir.
We have Susie in the other chat
Susie,
room.
thank you. And Susie, the reason why I sound so sexy today is because I'm sick.
What does that matter?
Every time that I'm sick, I get compliments on my voice.
Oh, you do?
It's like I sound a lot cooler.
Thought you were trying to be like Wolfman Jack.
Baby. The other night I could have.
baby.
On the night of the game, I sent a voice message to Allie, who has a boyfriend now.
Jesus Christ. How serious is this?
Serious enough to text Dad,
I got places in the Trinity.
but
we
he's a
can put
Jew,
him.
so he might be rich.
Oh, well. I got places in the Trinity. River
I know.
Bottoms.
I let her know.
Put him.
I was like, hey.
We know spots.
But yeah, I sent her a voice. Actually, I'll play it for you after. Actually, I could play it during the show, but it's not that entertaining.
Yeah.
But my voice sounds like a fucking gremlin. Like,
Were you in there going, I know how to kill that boy?
I did. He dies.
So you had major vocal cry.
Oh yeah, vocal fry. Yeah, that's what you meant, right?
Yeah, vocal fry.
Yeah, I sent a message to Courtney too with vocal fry, and I was
You
like,
did.
I'm going to slit your fucking throat.
To her?
You fucking witch.
Is that foreplay?
I'm sorry, sir.
What?
No.
No, what?
Why would you say that?
Why would you send such a threatening message to someone?
Because my voice sounded really demonic.
Why do you
that
want to
night,
slit her throat?
And now it just sounds really
Where was she the
sexy.
other night to see your stand-up?
sexy. I don't know. It's a good question. Where were my peoples?
Where were a bunch of people?
You know how
you
many
want to
ma-
start? Let's go down the band list here.
Oh,
Hold on,
this is
I'm
what I'm
friends.
talking about.
Here, start reading shit off the wall over here.
This is what I was talking about, man. How
Doomfall.
nobody showed up.
Other oddities. Dagger Club.
Fucking
Ox
True
Combine?
Widow? What the fuck?
KMFDM. Where were you, Sasha?
The fuck is this?
Yes.
Dillinger Escape Plan?
And
Mastodon? What the fuck is this shit?
no.
Stone Queens of the Stone
no,
Age?
no. Stick with the Polaroids.
9 Inch Nails? Oh, we're just doing the
Just
oh,
deal
okay.
with the Polaroids.
Royal Sons?
Yeah,
I
where
think
were they?
I think they had a show though.
They did too.
Yeah, Royal Sons, you get a pass. You're cool.
The Spectacle.
Wait, no fucking
The Duel?
shit. Wait a second. The Spectacle was in your band. Like, you're in their band.
Yeah.
How many showed up?
Me.
How's that
All of
make
them
you
were out
feel?
of town. This was an out of town weekend for the Spectacle.
Oh, they played a show?
Spectacle. Yeah, they played a show without me. They went up to Tulsa without me. Did
Duel?
a show.
I think they had a show too, though.
Duel did have a show, didn't they?
I think so. I'm not done though.
There's a couple on there you're gonna hit, and I'm gonna wince. Just like,
Let's see here.
oh, you're looking at them. The Methinks.
What the fuck? Methinks, man.
Josh and the Jet Noise was all there. All three of them. It was amazing.
Sure were.
They actually came in- well, hold on.
And they
Tap
didn't,
the
they,
brakes.
and they were in the studio and
Hold on.
stuff.
Stop. No, stop. Josh left like 10 minutes into the whole ordeal. He stayed for Matt's thing and then left.
Henry the Archer.
That's where I went.
Richard can't show up. Or Henry. Get it? I'm not done, dude.
What's your
Shaolin
joke?
Death Squad.
Yeah. Half
See,
of
I ain't
those guys
done.
are
I'm
all
not
out of
done.
town.
I'm not fucking done one bit.
So Andrew, where were you? I don't think he was. No, he was out of town too.
Oh wait, this was for Jeffrey Lord. It wasn't for us. Oh well, fuck it. No, guys, never
but-
mind. Everything that I just said, you can completely throw it out. It wasn't our show. It was Jeffrey Lord's. We don't give
They
a
were
fuck.
gonna come see you do comedy and me do a eulogy.
True.
So
Maybe the next eulogy Dustin does is going to be at your funeral.
I hope so. Fuck
I
your
hope it
band.
really
The death
does.
of your band will be. Hey, every band that dies now, can I do a eulogy for?
Should we do a backlog and do Huffer real quick?
Oh, Huffer. Dearly beloved, we are gathered together. Can we do Confounded too?
Yeah.
And who
Yeah.
else?
Yeah.
Who else has died?
What
What other bands
The
on that wall
Fuss?
have died?
Oh, they never came in, did they?
Did they come in?
I don't think so.
They didn't come in the first year?
I
Or
don't
second
think
year or
so.
something? House Harkonnen? They're not dead yet. There's still a pulse. There's still a
shit.
pulse.
All right, that's all I can think of, man. I have a really bad memory of the bands and that is getting to be old.
What?
The whole, hey, what's up, man? Fuck yeah, yeah, fuck yeah, yeah. When are you gonna have us back in? Yeah, get on that, man. Fuck yeah,
What
gonna
do
go
you,
get you back in.
I'm so confused at what this conversation just
That's
turned
how.
into.
That's me. I
Oh,
get
you
confused
talking to
too.
someone
Yeah,
you don't know
it's-
who's there?
right,
Like
I'm-
you don't know
I'm-
who you're talking to type thing?
It's happened a few times, man. Like,
Like when you're talking to Rex?
no.
Rex.
I know
Or,
the I know
"Hey,
the I
who
know
are
the
you?"
I know the black people that have come in.
Jesus.
It's easy. It's all the dumb white people that I get confused on.
Because they all start looking the same.
The black people or the white people?
The
I'm
white
confused
people.
here now.
They're all
Or the Chinese?
long haired and bearded. Everybody starts looking the same.
They all start coming in here smelling like wet puppy dogs and mustard.
Yeah. With their denim
See, the-
jackets
the-
on
the-
and wizard
Yeah,
stickers.
the black people that come in, they smell like cocoa butter. So I remember them. They smell good.
Yeah. Everybody starts
Yeah, they always get me high too. Usually,
They all got-
And the white people just get me tripping.
oh shit.
What is
RoboTuner goes, oh, there's a new bit for a song. Yeah. Oops. No, I had a great time. Rex. God damn.
Dude, that show was his set. I've seen him before, right? Okay, first of all, I have a thing for his drummer now. I've never seen him with his drummer.
You had a thing for a few people there.
I
Should we
did.
go down that list?
We better not.
Like Big Heaven?
Who?
Big Heaven? In the open mic?
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Okay.
So, all right, yeah.
I'm sorry. Huh? What?
The I that's the first time that I've seen Rex with, and I told him this. I was, and speaking of thinking of,
Drew?
huh?
With Drew?
Yeah, I've never seen him with a drummer, and it's fucking his set's badass anyway.
It's so much fun.
It is so much fun, and I thought of who he needs. Someone's gonna say this is racist because this band that I think he should get hooked up with has a black dude in it, and they play rap, but there's a white guy too. They need to get hooked up with Killer Mike and fucking what's his face, the white dude,
LP?
LP. Seriously, would they not be a
With
perfect
Run
opener?
the Jewels? They need to go with Run the Jewels. I mean, it'd work. It'd great.
Could you not
It's right
see
along
that
the same-
set open up? Because they do the same
Yeah.
type of goofy shit. They fuck around with each other when they're on stage. Even though I know Will isn't, or what's his name, the guy we're trying to get in. Drew, yeah,
Yeah,
I
they're
know,
coming
I know
in.
Drew's not on a regular. He doesn't do all the shows with Rex all the time. But if they did, they would be a perfect opener for a band like Run the Jewels, because they do the same type. They banter and fucking do stupid shit like that all the time.
Mhm.
It was such a fun show.
It was great. They were, and I told him that afterwards. We were standing in the back. I was like, I'm kind of jealous and envious of that. I was like, you go, like, playing in a rock band, doing rock stuff, it's fun. But man, you guys make it look so much easy, and like y'all are just up there partying and having a good time.
Yeah.
It's very, very cool.
Yeah.
And then he bust off into some Big Boy Andre 3000 songs. What's their name?
Outcast.
Outcast, yeah. Oh, that was cool. They were cool. And then Joe Savage, he was a blast. His set's always good. His set's fun, and it was fun going from hip hop to country
Okay.
like that. Bam.
Joe Savage is one of those dudes that I think I have a sexy voice. He has a sexy Texas voice. Like when I'm sick,
Yeah.
he has a sexy Texas voice all the time. I love listening to that dude talk. He reminds me, I had a friend
Of your pawpaw out in the country.
No, just dudes that I grew up with. Like, there was a band that I was in, and we were a rock band. And when I got married, I came back from my honeymoon. They kicked me out of the band, and all I did was sing, and so it wasn't that big a deal. But I really liked the band, and we were getting pretty. Like we opened up for the Grand Street Criers, and like we opened up for a bunch of big bands back then. It was when Rick's was still around, and they started a country band, and the guy that sang in that country band had that thing going for him, where he has that Texas voice and why can't I think of the accent? He had the Texas accent going, but he's also got a really smooth country sounding voice when he talks too, and when he sings. And that's the way Joe Savage is. That guy could tell me stories all night long because I'm in love with his voice, and he tells interesting as fuck stories, and he wants to come in on the show and talk about his journey.
Yeah, I want him to get him in on the journey. We
Well, book him.
got some lineups. It's your job.
I'm not. I've quit.
Oh, you
I quit. I can't book.
Do
I'm
we
not
need to-
good at it.
Since do we need to pull some of the staff?
I
from,
thought she was going to do it for us. She told me she was going to think about it and talk with you, and then I never heard back from her.
Well, that's odd to talk about right now.
I
Go
mean,
on.
we're not discussing who it is or what we're talking about. Well, I guess we are talking about what we're talking about, but
Are we talking about what we need to be talking about while we're talking about it?
probably not because this is the show, so we probably shouldn't be talking
shouldn't
about this
talk
while
about
we're
that.
talking about
We'll
the
talk
show.
about that after the show. 'cause
Okay.
that's the time to talk
But
about
yeah,
it.
we need someone to book. Maybe. Never mind.
Can
I've got-
we?
There's a couple of women on my mind right now,
Oh, are there?
and I don't want to bring them in here.
Do you have a
Get involved
selection
in
now?
this. I've got some crushes, a couple of
You
crushes
got
going
some
on right
selections?
now. Pretty.
Like you can just.
I'm crushing pretty hard, man.
Are you?
A little giddy. I feel like a puppy dog.
Kind of awesome.
That I'm a teenage boy. No, I should be a
Yes.
grown ass man and be like,
no.
fuck peaches.
Enjoy your youth,
I'm not young anymore.
but enjoy being able to get back to your youth while you can.
I just have a couple of crushes, man. They're on
I
my.
know. That's
I
cool.
think about them.
Do you get butterflies in your stomach when you see them?
I kind of do, man.
That's awesome.
I feel like a little kid. I feel like I'll
so
be
that doesn't die.
like my roommates are getting sick of me walking into the room and just going, "You dumbass, what are you doing?" Like, she she messaged me. And then,
Do you go
I'm
in
like,
there for
dude.
counseling from them?
who?
From
My roommates?
Yeah.
No, they would be the worst counselors ever. I'd immediately
would
go
be.
to the top of my apartment and launch
Jump
myself off.
Yeah. That would be the worst
Yeah.
psychiatrist to ever have.
I'm sick of being a puppy dog. I'm a little puppy dog. I get
But
okay.
that's cool that it still happens at
No,
your
a girl-
age. That's
my,
awesome.
My age, I should not be head over. Like I should not get puppy love. Puppy love is
Why
not something
not?
that a grown ass man does.
You don't want to lose that emotion ever.
I kind of do because it bugs me. I get my feelings hurt.
No, come on.
I get my feelings hurt, man.
That's a good. That shows that you've got heart.
I don't.
and
Though. I'm
life.
supposed to be a badass and not have heart.
Eh, we're all supposed to be badasses.
But I got
But we're
puppy
not.
love disease. I get
I'm kind
puppy
of
love.
envious. That's kind of cool.
No, it sucks, man.
You're reaching a point, and you're reaching emotions that you didn't know you still had. That's kind of badass.
No, I've always known I have it, and women take advantage of it, and it makes me vulnerable
How do they take advantage of it? Make you buy
because they
them
know I
things?
get puppy love.
Uh,
They can tell when I look at them, like, up, got him.
do your eyes turn to hearts like in cartoons?
It's just
and they
like
bounce out of
it,
your
it
eyes?
feels like it. It feels
then
like
your
I start
tongue falls
floating
down,
in the air.
And you float over to them.
Yeah, I start floating. My ears are flapping, and I'm just floating through the air, like. And then I get struck by lightning, which is my sadness.
Matt, what is this happiness you speak of?
I know. The only thing you own is your sadness.
The only thing I own is my sadness, and my anger, and my hate.
That's one of David O'Hearn's greatest lines ever. You don't own anything except your sadness.
And it was so.
You don't have any gear? You can't bring any gear in here?
You don't own anything except your sadness. The way he delivered it was so angry and perfect, precise. I fell down. That made me laugh so fucking hard.
Only thing you own is your sadness.
We need a shirt. Jerry Jonestown Massacre. The only thing you own is your
Sadness.
sadness.
I was like, thanks, Dave.
Thanks, Dave.
Yeah.
Papa Dave. I appreciate it, Papa Dave.
Yeah, and I was having a bad week. So I was fighting with Brittany like all week that week. And so, yeah, okay, thanks, Dave.
Thanks, Dave.
Yeah. I just I just came in here and said, y'all are my only friends. Ever. Is the
5 minutes later.
Spectacle and Drag the Ocean are my only friends. I'm so lonely. And then 5 minutes later, that asshole says the only thing you own is your sadness. You don't own any gear. You don't have any guitar gear. Only thing you own is your sadness. Sounds like something your asshole dad would say to you.
God, if I had that recorded, that'd be the intro of the show forever.
I'm gonna make that my ringtone.
The only thing you...
Can you imagine that
I'll
being?
get him to say it tomorrow when we go to practice tomorrow. I'll get him to say it.
Can you imagine that being your alarm when you wake up in the morning? You don't own any gear.
Get out of bed, asshole.
You don't
'Cause
own this
today,
bed.
the only thing you own is your sadness. What a way to start the
I'm
day.
gonna go to work now.
All right, I'm going to get him brush my teeth. Get ready. Use the restroom. Go to work. Take a shower.
I'm gonna tell that to the QT worker one day when she pops off to me again.
Oh, yeah?
Oh yeah.
Fucking QT hag.
Okay,
The only
QT emo
thing-
girl with tattoos who I'm extremely got puppy love for. The only thing you own is your sadness.
And the 2 taquitos over there for $2.99.
Can I get them,
Can
please?
Can I have some, please?
It's a breakfast pizza. Show me your pierced nipple.
What do you think about pierced nipples?
I've been with a few women that's had it, and it's all right. It's not something that I require, but it's not a bad thing.
But you
not a
like
good-
it? You don't
What
like
I'm not
it?
into at all,
What?
at all, one bit,
Uh-huh.
and I can't even spank to this porn is pierced clits. I cannot and lips. I'm not into that shit. I don't know what it is. Like I know a lot of dudes are into that. I'm not, man. I just can't get down with that. I don't know what it is.
I don't know.
I think I have
don't
a
know
fear
why.
of when I go down on a woman, then I'm gonna get my tongue like I'm gonna
Stuck?
No, I'm gonna
What
get
do
it
you
stuck with a
have?
needle or something like the back because it's an earring, right? Pretty much like an earring, isn't it? Yeah, I'm not into that. I don't like that stuff because what if that gives me tetanus in my tongue or my penis?
I think it's sterling metal. It's not going to happen.
Oh, it's not gonna rust.
No. It won't rust.
I make. Never mind.
No, keep going because you nearly
Moisture.
said it. Yeah. I don't think that eats through it. It's not like the alien just melting things.
Oh man, this is a winter podcast. Man, this is gonna be one of our best shows.
Well, do you want to get into more controversial stuff?
Well, we were talking about. I don't remember what we were. This is the thing too. I haven't even smoked any weed today. I don't remember what we were talking about. We were going down a line, and I got sidetracked with.
Well, we were talking about Jeff's thing, but we pretty
Oh,
much
we
got
done?
it. Well, Garage Barrage. We didn't finish Garage Barrage.
Oh,
They,
yeah, dude.
Headline.
That's what I'm saying. The whole show was badass,
So great. They're so
dude.
much
They could
fun.
be rock stars. I don't even think they know or care or both.
They could, yeah.
Like if they wanted to move to Austin and be the next Fanagram, like just fucking. Well, they're not from Austin. Fanagram's not from Austin, are they?
No.
From like Portland or some shit.
No, they're from New York. They're from Brooklyn.
If they wanted to be like that, though,
But
they're badass, man.
I need some Fanagram in my life.
Dude, have you? Man, I listened to that all last week, like the whole catalog.
You see her with her haircut?
Is it good? I'm into their music, Dustin. I don't know what you're talking about here. I like Fanagram as a band.
So they did a session that Tim turned me on to, and this is where I really fell in love with him. Moog has these sessions where they have bands come in, and you can only play on Moog instruments.
Yeah.
So they had to rebuild and rework some of their songs, and it's up on YouTube. Just put in Fanagram Moog session, and
Okay.
it is so fucking rad how they do it.
Dude, they're
it's really
badass,
cool.
man.
Really, really cool.
So that's what they remind me of, though. Is
Coulda
Garage
opened for 'em.
Barrage. Who could have? Oh, with
Jesse,
why did she not do that?
she did. Andrew played that date. I did.
When did she play with Fanagram?
Was
it here?
Year and a half ago
Or down in Austin?
here at Bomb Factory. Yeah, that was one of Andrew's shows. I was like, dang, I want to play just so I can be close to her.
Oh yeah, I do
And talk
remember
to her
that because
and
you
be
were
like-
showing me pictures. You're like, I was supposed to be there
I
or
wanna-
something. Maybe I'm
you want to
daydreaming.
come on my podcast? Talk to in my shed and out in the back of my house.
Ignore that man. He's gonna get puppy love. He's gonna start floating in the air.
You know what? My sister lives in Brooklyn. Supposedly they
hang
live
out.
right by him.
Well, you need to go up there and hang out. Then I'll get puppy love for Fanagram girl. What's her name anyway?
We'll just roam the streets. God, I can't remember.
But yeah. So, but getting back to Garage Barrage, that's what they remind me of, like an avant-garde, like mix. I don't know.
Sarah Barthel.
They're way better than they think they are or care to give a shit about. And it drives me nuts that they're not going to play some shows for a while.
Yeah.
And they're so good.
So good.
I think that was the first time I've seen them sober, which I'm 12 days now.
Is this going to be like, what's his name? Jason
I'm
Mewes.
12 days sober.
We're going to have to talk about this every time you're on. How many days is it?
No, because I'm done in 16 days. I'm done.
Are you going to just fall off the rocker? Or do you
I'm
think
gonna
it's
OD
going to
that first night.
if it makes you feel better, you're going to be like, I'm keeping this going.
I never say never, but I don't know. We'll see what happens in 16 days. Do I look brighter?
Your skin looks better.
Do I look so?
Because isn't that what they always say? Well, my skin looks better.
I'm breaking out a lot more.
I feel like my skin's better.
I think it's because I'm sweating in my bed too much, though.
Why do you sweat in your bed so much?
I have visitors.
Oh, you get moist.
Nah, I get moist. No, yeah.
That's what bothers me.
That's why we could never have a national syndicated. Like, we could never have real deal
We can never have Fanagram on.
Fanagram on, or we could never be big time to where we just had that walk in our studio because immediately we'd get hashtag Me Too'd. Or she would think it was cute that I had Pepe Love.
Yeah, your eyes would pop out again, and you'd be like,
this.
"Hi, will you sing me a song?"
Are you in your underwear? Yeah.
What's wrong with you?
Oh, I got a late birthday present. I didn't. Man, keep meaning to wear them when I come over here.
More underwear
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
somebody else's face on?
Yeah, someone else's face, not my ex-girlfriend's.
This is weird.
But what's really weird is my favorite pair of underwear is
Those.
those. They're so comfortable.
Have you ever tried to do?
But when a woman sees a girl sticking her tongue at her, it kind of stops the show.
like in a kiss way, like
No, it's like
I asked you about
like
that.
she still possesses me
On a show,
in a
come
weird
on.
way.
Mm.
She still has me because I might be about to hook up with her, with Fanagram girl.
With Sarah Barthel.
Yeah, and she's gonna look and say, what is this? Why do you have this girl's underwear on? Panties.
Why do you have her?
Anyway, I got another pair.
Mm-hmm.
I have to wear them in because you got to see these.
Are they great?
They're great, and they have a picture of a person, and you're gonna love it. This is kind of the new thing. I encourage y'all to buy me underwear.
You're gonna have
Boxer briefs is what I wear. Okay, what?
just give me a
Boxer
second.
briefs are what I wear, but if you want to make me personalized underwear, I will wear them, especially if they're comfortable.
I want
I
personalized
can't wait for you
JJ
to
Tim
see
underwear.
these.
Yes.
When I saw her at ACL,
Yeah.
my date that I went with
Yeah.
was like, "What are you doing? What are we doing here? The Seattle game's on," and I'm like,
Fuck football. I'm
Uh,
watching a band.
"Well, it was when the Cowboys beat Seattle, though."
Who cares?
Back-
I'm at
back then.
ACL to watch fucking music, not football.
Oh, I did. I watched a lot of music, and I was watching that music.
Was she dressed like that? Hmm.
No, I think she had pants on because it was in October.
Yeah, these photos are from Lollapalooza. She's a very
I
good
digress,
musician.
though. Yeah, Garage Barrage, you're a really good band. Sorry about my underwear talk.
Way to derail it with underwear talk.
Man, we'll get derailed on anything, won't we?
Yeah. So we had some fallout from our show last week. You
I
want to get
don't
into that?
give a fuck anymore about Fallout, but yeah, let's hear it.
So some people were.
Kevin?
Huh?
Did Kevin piss people? Oh, we didn't play Kevin last week.
Kevin did not call in.
He called me.
Oh, he did?
I guess we could load that up, actually.
So our little talk about the situation that went down with the pirate
Oh, jeez.
tend to
We're
raise
gonna-
some eyebrows. But we only had one person really upset. I got a ton of messages and
Positive
emails
stuff?
and phone calls and talking tos throughout the weekend
I got 0.
of how great it was and how
I think people
Yes,
can detect
thank
that I
you
don't give
for-
a fuck in my voice.
yeah. thank you for speaking up about this. Thank you for talking about it.
You got
So,
more of that than the old.
A
You're
lot
an
of that.
asshole.
The only one that said you guys are, or you're an idiot, you're an asshole, was the person we talked about.
Oh no, he called you.
He didn't call me. He called Joe, or he messaged Joe, thinking Joe ran the Jerry Jonestown Massacre. It was quite funny.
Wait,
Yeah, you heard that right.
man.
You heard it right. But anyway, that's all I wanted to say was that, yeah, there was some fallout, but by one person. But the feedback I've mostly gotten has been, thank you for saying something and standing up for it and being a vocal person about how fucking idiotic it was and dumb.
That's it. That was the only pushback.
There was some
we
other
got?
stuff that happened.
Like what?
I'll talk to you about it off the air.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean, it's not bad towards us. It's not bad. It's just things that happen there.
At the station.
Yeah, and I don't want to talk about it on the show.
Hey, okay, and I want to say something too. I know it's not popular to say right now, but I still got love for 97.5 The Pirate. I'm fucking like
You'd fuck it with your underwear?
make some underwear. In fact, hey,
Have they ever had Phantogram on?
John, Sally, can I get some 97.5 The Pirate underwear sent over to me? I'm Stubbs, the good one.
You better
That's how I
get 'em.
introduce myself, by the way. When we go out and stuff, and everybody's like, "Yeah, these are the guys from Jerry Jonestown Massacre." I'm always like, "I'm Stubbs,
The good one.
the good one, the one you don't want to kill. That's me."
Well, you better get your underwear
Just
while they're
kidding.
still a radio station. That's all I'm saying.
Oh.
Here's another picture.
All right, what's next on the talking list? Why?
You like her better as a blonde or black hair?
I don't care, man. I love them all. I love all the flavors.
I think I know why I'm attracted to her in the way.
What?
She reminds me of Dana Delaney, and when I was a young kid, I was in love with Dana Delaney. Love. China Beach, come on, and my little 7-year-old pants got tight. Was I 7-year-old around then? 8-year-old? What? Were you
I was
not?
trying to make a plastic sound like a brrr.
Were you not? Were you not entertained?
Brrr. Alyssa Milano was mine.
Mm.
I loved me some when she was in that Poison Ivy, that lesbian scene. Good Lord, and oh my gosh,
Did she ever finally get naked?
fully?
Yeah.
I think she did, didn't she? I
Did
know
she?
there was some heavy petting going on.
Well, she was topless in that movie, wasn't she?
hmm
But I thought there was like a whole big ordeal. Or was it Nicole Eggert?
Did she ever? Because I had a big thing
I
for
think
her.
that's what it was.
Especially when
Nicole
she was on
Eggert
Charles
a
in
big
Charge.
one. Yeah. That was the big one that everybody's like, oh my God, she got naked.
Dude.
In some movie. Embrace of the Vampire. or
Do you
some
mean to
shit
tell
like
you
that.
the most softcore big boner shit for me when I was a kid?
I didn't like
like-
Nicole Eggert.
You're out your damn mind. Whew.
I like modern day Nicole Eggert that's a train wreck.
I think they're all Uh-oh.
Stop
So
fucking with
I
your
got to
shit.
tell you one thing about this, and then we move on to the next subject. We're talking about adolescent inspiration, I guess we'll call it, right?
Yeah.
Do you remember Madonna's movie Body of Evidence?
Yes.
When she was laying on the ground trying to get homeboy to come bang her,
Mm-hmm.
and she had lingerie opened up,
Mm-hmm.
and she started to double click the mouse.
Mm-hmm.
That
Was ridiculous.
was insta. Oh, Jenny. Sorry about your towel. Like immediately.
That's 2019 Nicole Eggert.
I think I saw her at Chick-fil-A today in Flower Mound.
She's carrying a scooter. Kind of silly.
It's got to be motorized the way she looks.
Jesus.
I could say that, right? We're just making jokes here.
Yeah, I guess we're a comedy
I mean,
show.
you and me are comedians now.
Oh, yeah, we're
We're
actually
comics.
are. We fall in that category. Do you believe my theory
About you want to expand on it?
that doing our show helped?
Oh yeah, for
Think so?
sure. I felt like yeah, for sure.
Is that all you're going to say?
No, I mean a lot of people are like, I can't believe this is the first time you ever did what you did, and that means a lot because it was a lot better than hearing. You sure you want to do this? Some Matt, you know, I was afraid of that.
You sure, Matt?
You sure about this, Matt? this comedy thing, but there's definitely been an advantage, especially with the heckler and the ad-libbing and like you had something that happened too. You had 2 things where you went off script. Well, you went off script several times, but there was 2 genius parts. One was the note that Thomas just randomly played.
That was great. That helped break up monotony.
And I think that the reason why you were on top of that could have been because you get a lot of practice of doing stuff on the fly because it's a silly show.
On the silly show?
Because you don't do much editing.
No, don't. Nicole Eggert then.
All right. I had a point.
So keep going.
Okay. God. So, and then also the other one was when your iPad, when your which I got a question about this too. Yeah. Your iPad Bible went down.
Now.
That's, what's her face?
That's Nicole Eggert now.
I thought that was, isn't that, what's her name? Chelsea
Handler? Looks like it.
That's Nicole Eggert now?
Uh-huh. She went on some show because she had kids and stuff, so.
She has sand dollar areolas?
No, they're blurred out. They were doing
and
this
no
whole
nipples?
weight loss thing. Yes, she has no nipples.
An areole and sand dollars.
Nothing. Yes. But they did some weight loss thing, so she stood there naked and did a whole weird thing.
That's not her. Was that really her?
That was really her, yeah. No, she's had kids and stuff, so she doesn't look like Baywatch Nicole Eggert and Charles Noah Eggert.
Oh,
what?
Emails go to DustinSchneider@gmail.com.
Things happen. People get older.
You're saying gravity wins? Gravity never wins.
When I was her age, I looked like when I was her Charles in Charge age, I looked like a heroin junkie. Now,
okay, now I have a boner.
That I look like that?
Yeah. Oh. So, getting back to what you're talking about, I think yes, doing the podcast show helped us a lot, especially with the heckler and the. What, did we just get a bad message? Are we having a bad one?
No, we're all good.
I think it did help. And the question that I had, anyone that goes to church still.
What? Oh.
I mean, a lot of people don't go to church in my life anymore.
Okay.
So, I mean.
Did that work? I mean, if you didn't go to church, did you understand what I was doing up there on stage?
Yeah, it worked.
I mean,
totally worked. The only thing that, okay, you know what you need to change about that skit if you do it again?
What's that?
If you break out the eulogy minister thing or priest thing again.
Yeah.
Okay, Thomas was basically playing a 3-chord rock progression on the keys. That's what you got to change. You got to make it like funeral music or old gospel music, like pipe organ almost type shit. Like
we didn't have much time to get that part up.
Not Louie.
And as Matt will tell you,
not Wild Thing.
Matt will tell.
That's the only part that was weird.
Funky Town podcast. Zach Libbs on it.
You did, and that was awesome. Did y'all rehearse that? Because that was really good.
We rehearsed it one night in here, and when we got to that part, I was like, "Man, it'd be funny if you could do that." And he pounced around. And I was like, "Yeah." And then we got it, and I was like, "That's great." I was like, "Let's just tighten it up." We went through it a few times, and then even after I went through it a few times, I did a little bit more rewriting when he was away. But we only worked on it one night.
Yeah, that worked. Totally keep that in. But the
Alyssa Milano.
Why are you doing this, man? Is that the poison ivy?
I think that's poison ivy. But then she went to the beach with a friend.
Muff.
There you go. Didn't she?
God, why do you keep stopping the show down?
I
man?
was
leave the.
I was trying to figure out who
alone.
did what. Okay.
So
stop looking up porn.
Yeah. Girls get creeped out by that, and then I don't get puppy love.
You're the one who makes the puppy love.
That's what I'm saying. I don't get a chance to. I don't even get to have these conversations with women because they're like, "You're a perv. You look at porn while you're doing a podcast." So, question though.
Go for it.
And well, I know you're not going to know the answer, but there's got to be some listeners of ours that listen to the podcast show or friends of ours, which friends and listeners are the same to me in this podcast world.
Yes.
That go to church still.
Yes.
My question is this. Have the preachers ditched the full-on old-school Bible with pages in it and stuff, and do they have their iPads up there and they're just thumbing through the switching pages on the iPad?
In my denomination, they have done that.
Fundamental Latter-day Saints, the FMLS or whatever.
No,
the
Church of J. Jonestown Massacre. They've done that.
yeah, I know you did. I'm talking about real life though.
No,
like real
yeah.
church.
I don't know about like. I know from shooting weddings because I've shot just about every
Some of the preachers got
religion. They all use iPads.
That's cheating, man.
It kind of is. Well,
Nah,
a lot
dude,
of
you
them,
got to be old school where you have that little bookmarker in your sermon.
a lot of them don't even use Bibles anymore. Like, period. They've
That's
stopped
not-
using Bibles a long time
What
ago.
the
They
fuck?
had everything typed out or on a
Yeah,
like
notes.
notes. They never even pulled out a Bible.
But
So-
they went okay. The churches that I went to before they threw me out.
Mhm.
That's a joke.
No, they did.
The preacher would get fired up and start. I just mouth queefed, didn't I?
I don't know.
The preacher would get fired up and start like he'd have his Bible up and like, yeah.
Yeah.
If you don't read more Bible,
Drink
And
the
stop-
blood of Jesus.
stop.
Drink it right from his veins. Learn to swim in the ocean. Learn to profit in vain. The body of
They didn't
Christ
say that.
consumes to me. The
They
preacher
didn't say
without
that at my
divorce.
church.
I fill you up with the devil's cock and I come in the name of the Lord.
Matt Thomas.
What? Just sub that with Ministry Psalm 69.
All right.
That's what I was just singing.
Anyway, if I went to a church right now and the guy started like doing this with his phone, like going, like waving it around like it was the good book of the Lord, I'd be like, this guy's a clown. Let's go, Jenny. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Because it'd freak you out too much.
Yeah, I'd take my wife named Jenny and be like, I'm not, nah, this isn't real. This
Let's
is
go,
not the
Jenny.
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 That is not a man of the Lord.
Let's run.
That is not a man of God, Jenny.
Um,
Can I feel your boobies?
moving on. Did you see Tools coming?
Did see tools coming in, and I need to.
Well,
What are we doing? Are we buying tickets or not?
I would like to buy them as backups because I don't know
Yeah.
what their photo policy is going to be, but I'm also going to try for.
Well, are you going for like your rock star tickets that you always get? Because I know you don't believe in general admission anymore.
I don't like sitting with the common folk.
I know, but I'm in. I'm saying I don't care.
Okay.
I'm down. Put me when you buy the tickets. I'll pay you immediately.
I'll talk
If
to
sales
Andy
go
about
good,
it tomorrow too. Because
If drug sales are well,
Andy went up and saw him in Tulsa last week, and said it was fantastic. So
Yeah.
the show was freaking epic.
I don't think I've missed
He-
a Tool
he sat
show in
third
DFW ever. Maybe if they played some club shows when they first came out that I missed, but
I may not have
honestly, I
either.
don't think I've missed any of their big tours here.
I don't think I have either. So I've got a bunch of things to hit on. We already talked.
Can
about
I
Disney
talk about
Plus.
one more thing with Tool?
Yeah, go for it.
Did you see Adam Jones' Halloween costume?
No, what was it? They usually do it really good.
Pull it up.
I'll pull it out.
Pull it out, pull it up, because this was
Adam
amazing.
Jones,
And I hope you can even see, there was some video that he
Halloween
even did on his Instagram.
2019. I don't follow him on Instagram.
Oh, I do. Did you know he's my friend on Facebook?
Here, let me go hit up iHeart. Holy shit.
Isn't that fucking awesome?
Oh, because he's got that. He bought that mask.
Yeah, he's
That real
the guy
rubber
that,
mask
yeah,
that
the dude
makes
that makes those.
Yeah, he did. Okay, so people that can't
But
see.
look how
he looks-
awesome that looks.
He did Dwight Schrute, but he got a Rainn Wilson mask by that Landon Meir guy that does the prosthetic
You
sculpting.
know there were people at that show going, What is the
What?
dude from the guy
The guy
from
from The Office?
he's playing guitar tonight? Which would have been really funny if Rainn Wilson showed up in a Adam Jones mask and just confused the shit out
Confused
of
the
everyone.
fuck out of everybody. So they showed that, or they're showing this. It's the guy. What's the name of it? It's called Hyperflash.
Yeah, Hyperflesh. That's it.
I looked into buying these.
How much are they? Because I tried. They wouldn't even list the price when I was looking them up.
There was somewhere that someone said they bought a Danny DeVito one because that's one of the popular ones he made.
Yeah, Trump and what's his name? The Russian dude too. And the-
Putin and
North Korean guy.
Kim Jong Un. He
Yeah.
sells those, and then Danny DeVito. And the guy that bought the Danny DeVito said it cost him $2,500.
Yeah, they're not cheap.
They're not cheap, but they
Look how
they're
real
fucking
that
real.
looks.
So he wore this, and
Are you seeing the video footage of him when he did the
he's moving
with,
around
the,
and
with
stuff.
the nunchucks?
Yeah, but he it's funny on this Instagram on Adam Jones _TV Instagram if you want to see it. Ben Weinman's one of the top ones. He goes, I can't stop looking. At this.
I
It's
couldn't either.
genius."
I couldn't either.
Yeah, it's fucking. There's a picture of him standing there next to Justin Chancellor. It's just
It confused me so much when because anytime Adam Jones puts stuff on Instagram, I look at it, I watch it, or whatever, because he does he's friend, or I'm pretty sure he's pretty close with Alex Gray, the guy that did their artwork, and I'm really into Alex Gray's art. It's DMT-esque to me. And so anytime Adam Jones or had post anything, or Alex Gray, any of those fucking badass brains post things, I look at it. And I couldn't stop. I kept watching that thing over and over again because he does a little short boomerang clip or something that's on there too.
So the baby heads are $500.
That's about as cheap as you get, I bet.
Yeah, and those are the 3 he has. He has
What
a
if we got
Heisenberg.
one of you made and I wore it?
And I wore yours, and we did face off. I took your face, and I take it off, and I put my face.
Sorry, I have a cold.
And we swap, and we face off.
John Travolta and Nicolas Cage.
Nicolas Cage, yeah. Those are fucking crazy. Those are cool. I would love to have one, but they're just so freaking much.
Hey man, we win the lottery.
We
When we win
sky's the
when we
limit,
win
man.
the podcast lottery, we'll get them.
People donate to the show. We could buy these things.
We got to just set the page up. I've even had people say, "I will donate."
So I got 2 things I think you might be interested. One you might really be interested in. Chelsea, the soccer team. Did you see that picture someone posted? Someone took a picture of their penalties for the fines that a player can take. Like if you're late for a meeting or you're late on a match day.
Oh, are they like all New York Yankees, like hardcore?
So if
Can't
you're late,
have a mustache
if you're late for a match day,
or a beard,
2,500 pounds,
which is like $2.
No, that's like $3,000 US dollars. The most expensive one that kind of blew my mind is if you're late for a team meeting, it's
that's pesos. I was thinking.
Yeah, it's 500 pounds per minute you're late.
Damn.
If you're late for the start of training, it's 20,000 pounds. Not reporting illness or injury before day is 10,000 pounds. If you're late for a medical appointment, 2,500 pounds. And then they put in here, all players must also adhere to the following internal rules. Your body composition targets have to be met. So you have to be in shape. You have to get permission for your family or guests to be there, which is finally. On a daily basis, breakfast service to close 1 hour prior to training with no exceptions made for food provisions before training. For doping purposes, players must inform management if they want to travel abroad on scheduled days off on the calendar.
Doping?
Yeah, I don't understand that.
All right. What about the drug policies, though? Do they have any of the fines for drugs?
No, they don't have that on there. This is all just like
Is
late for
EPL
start,
marijuana friendly?
I wonder, but I don't know what the rules are on drugs in the
I bet
EPL.
you they're not. Can you smoke weed in
England?
London, England?
Well, I'm sure you can physically do
over
it.
there in Sydney.
Can you get it? In Ireland?
Yeah, you can get weed there, man. Why would you not be able to?
I'm being a smart ass.
Yeah,
Yeah, you can.
I think Pablo Escobar just like, nah, I'm not.
No.
I don't think I want to send them cocaine.
So the other thing I thought was interesting that's a quick hit is the countries. Did you see this list of countries that
I
are
didn't see
good
anything
for
about the countries.
LBGQT community? The best and worst?
Of countries.
Yeah, countries to visit or go to be in.
Well, it's got to be all the Muslim countries are the worst, right?
Kind of shocking. The very worst country out of 150,
If it's America, it's fake news.
Nigeria.
Yeah, for sure. I could see that.
And then Qatar,
Could see that.
Yemen,
Could see that.
Saudi Arabia, Tanzania, Iran,
This totally makes
Sudan,
sense.
and then at number 8, Barbados.
That's weird.
That is weird. Number 9, Malaysia. So you're
Yeah,
over
I
in
could see
Asia.
that still.
And 10.
Malaysia's the place if you get busted
Malawi.
like with drugs.
Oh yeah, you're fucked.
Yeah, you're fucked.
Is that where they still cane
Super
you?
fucked. I think so, and you can get life in
Beat the
prison
shit.
for like a quarter bag.
So, like 17 on the list, the Maldives and Jamaica.
I thought that was a state.
No, the Maldives are like little islands
I'm just playing.
off of Africa.
By Sydney?
and India. Oh, no, India. Between India and Africa, they're little islands.
G'day, mate.
Tunisia, Sri Lanka.
Sri Lanka.
Yeah. 36 is Iraq. I figured they'd be way higher.
Remember we had that dude from Saudi Arabia message us during the show?
Yeah, that was weird.
Wonder what kind of porn he was looking up at
To
4
come
o'clock
across
in the
us.
morning.
So the best countries to
You
go
little
to.
hairy fuck.
Here's the top 10. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. In reverse. America's like number 25.
Wait, of the best, right?
Of the best.
Yeah.
On the best end.
Netherlands
and what
has
it
to
is,
be
here's what the
high.
ratings are. The ratings are legalized same-sex marriage, worker protections, protections against discrimination,
Okay.
criminalization of violence,
What?
adoption
Oh.
recognition, and it's a good place to live.
Isn't that weird that there are some places in this world if you and I decided we just wanted to go beat the fuck out of someone that was homosexual, that we would almost be praised, nothing would happen. We could beat a dude's ass to a pulp.
Well, that's most of those Middle Eastern
Let's go
countries
try
that
it with
way.
Mike and see what happens.
Wow. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Am I supporting hate crime
I
on,
think
on
so.
our show?
Jesus.
Just for the experimentation of it?
What did Mike ever do to you? He was such a good guy.
No, he's a good guy. I'm joking, man.
Okay.
I would never do that.
Number 10, Malta. I love
Do
it.
they
I
have
want to go
shakes
to
and
Malta.
stuff? Can you get a chocolate one?
I tried to go there when we were in Greece, I think. Or
They-
something like that.
They have Whoppers?
No. Sweden.
You didn't get the joke.
I got it. Number 9, Sweden.
Sweden.
Number 8, Spain. Number 7, Canada.
Yeah.
Number 6, France.
France. I would expect that to be number 1, but they have a big time Muslim.
Number 1's going to make you weird. Make you feel weird.
My pants move a little bit. Like this one, I'm
Yeah.
moving.
Number 5, Finland.
Okay, I can see that.
Number 4, the UK.
Yeah.
So maybe you can get drugs there.
I'm pretty sure you can, man. You get fucked up
But
over
what's
in the UK.
legalized?
Let's just try it. Let's go over there.
See if we can come
See if we
across
can score drugs.
and then fly back. Number 3, Belgium.
Yeah.
Number
Makes
2,
sense. Belgian
Portugal,
waffles.
the man. And number 1, Norway.
Yeah.
The land of Norwegian black metal.
Totally makes sense.
You would think those bands
Think about our
would
Lord and
wanna
Savior.
kill the homosexual.
Well, does our Lord and Savior want to kill the homosexual?
Oh,
No, he does not. He does not at all.
Gaul.
Was homosexual.
He is homosexual, and he was in the most evil band ever, and he's considered to be the most evil man.
Don't tell that to
Still
Dave. He
alive.
fucking thinks that Gaul is a pussy.
I think he is too.
No, he's not. He's the most evil man in music.
I could
Ever.
kill- I could beat him up.
What was the one that Dave was saying was? Well, the one that started the big fight that lasted like all day when we were jamming.
I thought it was
Like we fought.
Arminus or Arminormus or whatever. The
Yeah,
guy from
that was it.
Death. The guy that actually
We
killed his
fought.
band members and ate them.
Is that
or
what
ate the
Spectacle
heart.
does?
What?
Because we fought all day over who was the most evil one day and dragged the ocean thread.
We fight over weird things. What's the best caliber
I
bullet?
wonder if it's just you and me. Like we bring that to bands where we just cause chaos.
No,
We fought.
we get into some funny.
People at my
they're not
job
really
are like, "What are
arguments,
you
it's
upset
just a-
about?" This
Gaul is not the
fucking
evilest
Gaul
person
is the
in
most
world.
evil fucking person in metal, and this motherfucker
Euronymous
who plays
is.
guitar in my band knows metal just as good as I, if not better.
Did Gaul ever kill anyone?
He almost did. He's tortured a guy for 48 hours.
That's almost. He didn't kill
He
him.
was squeezing the guy's nuts in a vice,
The other guy from Death killed 2 people and then
but
ate
it happened quick.
the brain. Or his lead singer committed
it in his
suicide,
necklace.
and he ate his brain and then
Lord.
put a piece in his neck in a necklace.
But still, it was quick. Gaul tortured a man and wanted to fuck with his head and would have kept him in captivity probably if he didn't think he was going to get caught.
The other dude also
fuzz was on him.
killed
I thought he only
a
killed
gay
him.
guy. He didn't kill his singer. His singer committed suicide.
But he
Right.
I thought
No,
that
he did kill him.
they think, well, they tried to say it was suicide,
Suicide, but he ended up killing him.
but I thought that was it.
You want Dave is sending me a message right now. You want me to ask him who the most evil man in metal is?
You're going to start a new fight. You're going to open up an old wound.
Man in metal. And if he comes back and says Ronnie James Dio, I'm going to punch him in the balls tomorrow.
If he's fucking with us, if he says that.
Okay, so a space rock is headed towards Earth. It's the size of one of the World Trade Centers, and it will impact Earth around Christmas time. Happy birthday, baby Jesus. Moving on.
Could this be it?
This could be it. They said this could be a mass extinction event, so we have about a month left.
And what's the margin?
The margin, they say the scale...
Like 1 in 7,000 miles, isn't it? Or something crazy?
It's going to be the closest, but they say the threat level is the scale is 1 through 9, and this is an 8. So, like, this is...
Where'd you see this at?
I was reading a whole article about
Because
it.
rape's about to be legal. Just kidding.
Because we're about to kill and rape and murder.
Such a bad thing to say.
So we have a month.
Why do girls listen to us?
I don't know. We have like a month and a half to fly to England and buy drugs.
I got a lot of shit I got to do.
Get out of your puppy love stage.
I don't think I'm ever going to get out of it, man. I love these women's.
All right.
I'm like, what's his name in Roxo?
You do cocaine?
No. Remember, he can't turn it, like he's just.
He can't give it up?
Yeah, he can't give up Roxo.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
They be winning my heart.
They'd be winning my heart. So here's the big thing I want to close the show off with that's really sad, besides a rock about to cause a mass extinction event. Because that could happen any day, really. We're really lucky.
I thought it's happening on the 20th. Dude.
It's the 23rd, right? Right before Christmas.
If it happens on Christmas Eve and the world's over at Christmas Eve, I will seriously be like, okay, you made a mistake, Stubbs.
This son of a bitch said him.
He doesn't even remember.
He doesn't.
Tell him the only thing he owns is his sadness and fuck off.
Okay. I thought it was gall, period. The
Same.
only thing, capital U, IOU, own, is your sadness.
And you probably put it on credit.
Fuck you. I love you. Okay. So that's it. So here's the big conversation I want to have to end the show. A story came out a couple of weeks ago that says America's in the middle of a sex recession.
This is true. That's the incels.
And
The
that
incel movement, man.
it is... Varg Vikernes. That's who he said.
Mhm.
That's who it was. Varg.
And he's wrong.
Well,
It's Gaul.
so
Gaul would beat hit. Okay, yeah, okay.
let's go back to the...
Right. Sorry.
You're arguing to air right now.
I
Because
know.
I don't care. They're both evil.
It is kind of a thing.
But
with
I
me and
would
Dave.
punch Gall in the face. I'd punch him.
Man, he'd throw that fucking chalice or whatever that thing is he had at you, and man, he'd be the one that you would. Okay, no, we'll do this. We'll do this
stop it.
later. Okay.
We'll do this one. Dave said he's going to have the only thing you own is your sadness inscribed on his headstone when he dies.
Okay, the money that I'm saving from booze, I'm
Yeah.
getting tatted probably in the next week or so. I'm getting my piece of for my last kid, and then it's go time. I'm getting whatever I
doing
want.
Ink? You going to...
Going full ink, yeah.
No, 817 Ink? You going to
Yeah.
have them do?
I am.
You going to do
What?
the only thing I own is my sadness?
I will get that. I'm going to get that tattooed on me. Is the only thing you own is your sadness.
Is
At
it
some
you
point,
or
I'm
I?
gonna put that.
You gonna
Make it
personalize
personalize it? I don't know.
The only thing I own is
I
my
might get.
sadness.
You know how Johnson had gut
Yeah.
right there. I might do it there on my gut. Or what does Phil have?
Respect.
Respect? No, it's not respect.
Or
It's
repent.
unscarred or something.
Or yeah, it is unscarred.
I'm gonna have that on my gut.
I'm gonna have nothing.
Yeah, you don't even have your first tattoo, do you?
No.
It's because you don't believe in it.
It's not that I don't believe in it. It's that I am.
because the only thing you own is your sadness.
When sadness comes home.
Why don't you like tattoos?
I cannot, for as fucked up as my head is, I can't
pretty
have
fucked up.
something permanent
Oh yeah.
on my body
See,
because I will always be constantly
do you like
changing
tattooed
it or
girls?
wanting it.
I love tattooed women. Like I'm seriously got a thing for tattooed women.
Are there areas aerials.
There is that
Are
I
there
don't
areas
like it.
that you don't like it? What areas are they?
I do not like nipples tattooed.
That's dumb.
Yeah, I'm not into that. But if you
The
want to
whole
do,
chest, no.
no, I don't mind the right
The
here, and
breastplate
yeah,
between
the
the boobs
your collarbone and all that.
and the cleavage
Yeah.
area.
But man, I
That's
don't
not
know.
bad. I like that. That's cool.
Yeah, I'm in trouble with here's what drives me nuts is the girl. You don't run across this very much. Well, actually, you do, but not this time of year. Is the girl that's wearing the summer dress and stuff with the tattoos, whoo, and the attitude?
Yeah.
Like I said, you can throw attitude at me all you want if you're tattooed and got a little mini dress on or mini summer dress or something.
What I like are big pieces. What
Dudes
I don't
too.
like, dudes in summer dresses.
Yeah, man. If you got tattoos and you got a summer
You're a
dress
dude
on,
in a summer dress with your
whew,
hairy legs.
I'm in.
What I don't like is where it looks like they went down to a tattoo shop
Like meth tats.
and they just picked everything that was up there on the flashboards and have it randomly all over their body. I like things that
You're not gonna like mine then,
Nice.
because I'm doing a lot of traditional stuff.
that's
which looks
randomly placed. Are they somewhat joined?
You don't like the prison looks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't need a Tasmanian devil with a Marvin the Martian and then something about
I know
your-
people with both of those.
something about your mom here and then
There's
something-
nothing wrong with a
goldfish
mom
over here.
tattoo.
There's nothing wrong with that tattoo. I'm saying that they're just weird and all over the place and
It's 'cause I
disjointed.
call those meth tattoos.
Yeah, that's probably what it is, meth. Now, if it all is nice one big piece, or if the pieces kind of flow into each other,
Yeah.
I like that. I like looking at art, not looking
I
at
don't know, man. I don't
I don't
mind
like
that trashy
looking at
look.
a
I don't like the
brick wall that's been tagged up by
Right.
37 graffiti artists.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Where's that book at?
The Suicide Girls one?
Yeah, because there's a bunch of girls
So,
in there that are all
I like,
patchy and shitty.
I don't mind I don't know, man. I like them all
I like a
except the ones
theme.
that look like meth tattoos, like someone got an ink pen and just did something
Yeah.
half done. I hate that. But like I don't mind pinup girls on a girl or stuff like traditional art and stuff on a
about-
girl, traditional stuff.
What about like?
I don't mind that at all. In
I don't
fact, I
also
like
like
that.
looking at when I just opened Adobe Photoshop and I'm going through the font list when I look at your body because you have 37 different font
okay,
styles
okay.
and sizes on
Now
you.
you're getting picky. Okay, that
I'm
girl.
getting picky.
Okay,
I don't
our
like
friend,
it.
Okay, our friend down at the Yellow Rose.
Yeah.
The one we had a really good time with. And don't take that the wrong way if you're listening to us. We had a legitimate good time with her.
Which one?
The one that freaking hung out with us when we did not want to hang. We partied with her the night before, and then we came back the next night, and
Oh,
she,
yeah, yeah,
she
yeah.
she hung out with us all night. Her and the waitress.
Yeah, yeah.
She had 55 fonts, but they looked. It was something that turned me on though.
Didn't turn
Besides,
me
she was
on.
butt ass naked.
Didn't turn me
but-
on.
Dude, she was awesome.
She is awesome, but
Right.
I'm not attracted to that.
Oh man. All right. Well, we're talking about trashy tattoos. I got one more thing to say. I've been turned on
What?
to a another
I get.
what?
Are my tastes too high? Are my standards too high?
I feel like you're looking for a Picasso on a woman, and
I am.
not all women have enough money to go get Picassos.
Well, fucking save your money.
sometimes they just have enough money to go get some flash done. You know, that happens.
A Tweety bird on their left cheek and
Maybe.
the kiss lips on their right cheek.
I'm not really into the tattoo on the butt either, actually. I don't mind it, but it's not one of my things.
What about pubic area, where the hair would be?
Man, I
It's
like it
weird.
right up to it. But
It's
not-
weird.
yeah.
It's weird.
Anyway,
What about
So-
butthole? Like, what's her name?
I don't mind that.
That's the most fucked up thing ever.
I've never actually been with a woman that had a tattoo on her
She
anus.
wanted to come on our show.
Who?
I'll tell you.
So-
She lives here.
Yeah, let's bring her on. I'll
She's
get
got a-
puppy love.
She owns a tattoo shop.
Oh,
Yeah.
she has one on her anus?
No.
Girl that hangs out at...
No.
Oh.
Ex-porn star.
Oh, the one we tried to get on the show a while back? That big time?
No. Not her.
Rachel Starr?
Not her.
I don't remember then. Anyway, I got to get to this point so I can go home because I got to do some business when I get home.
Well, I also want to finish up our story about the thing.
The meteoroid?
No, the sex recession.
Oh yeah, go ahead, man. Because mine
do
doesn't
you-
have anything to do with it.
So the sex recession.
Yes.
Hold on. Stop. Trying to show you something
It's like random tattoos to you, huh?
right here.
Yes.
This.
I know her.
No, she lives here.
Oh, I thought we knew her,
No. She wanted to come on.
and we just big timed her.
No. I guess the door's still open. I don't know. That's her name right there. She has her butthole tattooed.
How do you know she wants to be on our show?
I've talked to her. There's a connection, and I've talked to her.
And so what's the holdup here? I like porn stars.
Stop.
I like tattoos on the anus.
You do?
Don't you think that's some information I'd like to know?
Do you think that's something I'd like to see?
I don't know. I don't know how we have women listeners, and we might not after the show.
So,
I like that. I like it.
no. No. That doesn't scare you away?
No, man, I'm in.
Especially since it's in Sanskrit.
Do you
half
have
of
any
it?
other picture of like her just normal look, not her insides, her tattooed insides? I don't want to see that,
God.
man.
Yeah, hold on.
We just lost every female friend that listens to our show. They're gonna be like, "This is the worst, guys."
It really
I
is.
try to
This
push
is the
through
worst.
a lot of your shit.
I know. I try to like you boys, but you boys are terrible.
Matt's little comment about the 21 Pilots show
I like
and
21 Pilots.
and the first menstruation cycle being had at
It's
a
okay.
21 Pilot. They get me. They get me, Dustin. I'm just confused of why this. I asked for a normal picture
I
like with her
think you
clothes
s-
on and stuff, but
That's what came up. All right.
why? What was the big major roadblock in this booking?
Schedule. Hers.
What
So
is
much like the other one.
I thought you said she was retired. The other one wasn't retired.
Well, she does other things. We'll get into that later.
What
There's
does she
more other
do?
stuff. There's more.
About to solicit.
There's stuff.
Can I solicit her?
No, not yet.
Oh, okay. Damn
Hold
it.
on. Just relax.
I'm joking.
your
I'm
shit
not gonna
back in your
rent. I'm not
pants.
gonna rent a prostitute ever.
What?
Would never do that.
Oh, okay. Anyway, so here's the deal. This story goes, America's in the middle of a sex recession, and it's leading to an economic depression.
It is.
It totally is. And
I'm
what it's
depressed.
saying is that, like last year, 2018 was over the past like 5 years. There's been a steady decline in babies being born in the U.S. And last year was a 32% drop or a 3% drop, and it was the least amount of babies born last year than has been in the last 32 years.
Right.
So they're freaking out because they think that a lot of these millennials that are getting within the age between 28 to I think it's actually 24 to 32, 38. They're more concerned about their financial happiness than their family happiness or being with
Yeah.
a
and
family. They
it-
want to make sure that they're financially secure, and that's more important to them than
Which is so ass backwards, if you ask me. I agree that you should try to be financially secure, but you also got one run on this earth. Like, that's the thing. We have been called nihilist, and in a way, we are.
who said that?
I've been called nihilist a lot
Why?
Because
of
of the-
your views on
because of-
here?
because of my views in life. Period. I believe we have one run at this thing. There's no guarantee that there's any fucking light at the end of the tunnel or any kind of we're going to come back from a dirt nap on another world in another dimension, right? So sex is something that we as humans should take advantage of. And wow, that sounds bad. Don't take advantage of anyone ever. Sex is something that we can do, and it's very fun. It's something that's fun, and
So
we should do it as much as possible, I think.
Are you under the there's a few people out there that are under the notion that humans are animals, and that being
I think if we're
monogamous your entire life is kind of ridiculous. That your actual goal
I
in
think
this
that
world,
men
this is a big Joe
and
Rogan
women, it is. I do
because he
agree with
talks
Joe
about
Rogan
it, and
about
he's
how
had a
we-
lot of people
in
on there.
our heads are not designed for one partner our whole life. I believe that. I love and respect people that stay married and stay in relationships forever, and that's awesome. If you find someone like that nothing ever gets, like, you're just happy where you're at, that's beautiful. But I think for the most part, men's brains, and I can't really speak for women, but I think men's brain, we are meant, it's hardwired into us that we're supposed to stick our dick in as many things as we can, whether it be a dump, just kidding.
A tree,
Yeah.
a fence.
I'm just, and
dumpster.
also we are privileged on this earth to have sex as an enjoyment, as a pastime if we want to. Not every species has that.
The only other one is dolphin.
Right. So I think that sexual experience is way more important in a man's psyche and a woman's psyche, or whatever people identify as psyche, than money. I love money. Money's awesome. And it's funny because I'm in a really money-driven stage of my life right now because I'm in that freak out mode. I'm like, oh my gosh, you're about to die broke. And so right now I'm trying to get as much money as I possibly can. I love money, but if someone had if someone had a gun pointed to you and said you can have a bunch of money, or not a gun, that doesn't make sense. But if a genie came up to you and said you have 3 wishes or one wish, you can have sex, or you can be the richest person in the world and not have sex. And I'm not talking about one-time sexual experience, but I'm just saying you can have sex as a person, or you can something can be wrong with your package and you can never have sex, but you're going to be a cajillionaire. I would take the sex route, just because that's something that's soulful. That's something that's humanistic. That's going to stay with you.
Sex robots.
It's going to stay. No, you cannot have. You cannot shoot.
Cannot make a robot.
No.
You will never be
As
able
a-
to shoot a load again.
Never can shoot a load because things aren't working. You're not. It's not ever going to happen for you. You can either have sex as a human and
Well,
you
I
have
would hope.
sex.
Well, I mean, we are humans, so I don't want to have sex as a rhinoceros.
I mean, you don't know. You try.
You never
But,
know. Yeah.
So my point is, I think sexuality is way more important to humans than money. That's just my own personal. A lot of people think I'm nuts, but no pun intended.
Yeah. I mean, I think
And it's sad that we have a generation right now that is consumed. And I also think,
looking at.
okay, we're going to get in trouble on this one.
Stepping back.
I think that #MeToo and a lot of this political correctness too has scared people away from hitting on women and women hitting.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I think the game, like, you remember in the 90s, if you went to the bar, your main goal as a man was to have sex and pick up a girl.
A bar.
Not anymore, man. You'd come with that game now.
A bar also used to be a spot where you could do stuff. And by what I mean is you could hit on women.
That's what I'm saying. And now
And
you're
you
scared
can't
to
hit. You're
No,
scared
you
to hit
can't.
on them there because you don't know. I mean, what if you walk up to a female and she just thinks you're hideous and she just suddenly turns on you and is like, this guy
That could totally
is trying to
happen now.
attack. It could happen.
And
now.
guess what? You'd get your ass beat by all the locals. And
Everybody would
beat
just
your
jump
ass.
your ass. Because
I bet
we
you that
live in
happens.
that. I bet you it does too. I bet you it does.
I bet you a girl has come on to a dude at my old watering hole. Has come on to a dude. Dude wasn't having it. She got pissed and decided she was going to say he got handsy with her.
and he got his ass kicked for it.
and he got his ass beat
'Cause
to a
that's
pulp.
That's the kind of the way things are running. But I was talking about this the other day. There really is a difficulty in control in being a guy.
Right now, for
No,
sure.
no. I
in this
meant-
world.
On a day-to-day basis of controlling your sexual urges. Even this
Okay.
sounds weird, but it is. Every guy's constantly thinking about it. There's no ifs, ands, or buts.
That's because we're hardwired that way, man.
We are hardwired that way, and it's very difficult to when you come across. I mean, this podcast makes us look like fucking cavemen, but
Especially this one.
the people that know us know we're not that way, and they know that we're good people. Normally, it's when we get a microphone and decide to be jackasses in front of us that things change. But the people that do know us close, hopefully they'll vouch for us and say we're good guys.
We're not
but
rapists.
We're not rapists.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is we don't like to rape. We talk about it, but we don't like to. But it's hard. It is to be a straight and narrow person that doesn't just let it out or be creepy all the time. It's difficult. It's very. I mean, you go into QT and a hot chick walks out right as you're walking in.
Mhm.
It's hard not to just be to admire. Oh yeah, you're good looking.
Okay, here's something that everybody jumped my shit for a few years ago. My whole life, I think growing up in the South, like waitresses or
Darling.
girlfriend, darling. I've said that my whole life.
I got
thank you, darling.
I got into a conversation
Like-
with Jeff with this on the show.
I even I used to do it in when I was doing mortgages and stuff.
Darling.
I would always say that. I would always, and even like the QT person, like if I held the door open and she's like, someone, oh, thank you so much. Oh, no problem, darling. Like that. That was just something that I always threw out there.
Yeah.
Well, Brittany and Alif jumped my shit one time because I said it to like a waitress or something. They're like, that is so fucking creepy. And,
Well, they're the pinnacle of people to be saying that.
but no, here's where it got where I understood. I became empathetic with them. Is okay, a guy like you
They're
or
just
me.
pissed you weren't complimenting them.
Yeah. But a guy there are some guys that can say it.
Yeah.
And it doesn't mean a thing, which I don't know if that's the way the people that when I used to say that on a regular basis thought I was saying. They might have thought I was a creeper, but they always kept talking to me and stuff. And we always it was never a bad instance when I did it, but their point was, but there are guys that do say that are creepy, that will actually spank your ass when you walk by as a waitress or a bartender or whatever like that.
Brittany works in that industry where I imagine
And she got
that's
her ass
happened
beat.
to
And so
her
did
a lot.
Alif. Alif, remember, she was waitressing over at
Oh yeah,
what's it called?
Yeah.
So, and I think she did up in New York some too. So and then when they said that to me, I was like, yeah, that makes sense. And that's when I stopped saying it. I was like, because yeah, that's I can see where you're coming from.
I say it to my friends and people I'm close with. I don't there's a weird barrier, and this is one of the things that when Jeff and I did a show, just us, one of those solo shows, we were talking about it. There's a barrier that's weird, older people can get away with it. 60, 70, 80-year-old, because that's kind of part of their generation. They're used to
They
saying
do a lot of bad shit. though, man.
Southern. They say it. Darling and sweetheart's a big thing. But then another place that I've noticed that it's really evident where I work is East Fort Worth Stop 6 area.
They'll do
In
it.
the black community, there's some of the places I stop down there for either lunch or breakfast. The female waitresses behind the counter, like at Whataburger,
She'll
the
call
cashier,
you sweetie.
she'll be, "Hey, sweetie. Hey,
Mhm.
sweetheart. Hey, darling. Here you go, darling. Hey, sweetheart. Have a good day, sweetheart." There's no thought about it. There's no. I don't really think about it. I think it's sweet that they do it, and I don't know. It's just very weird.
I think people are worried about too much stuff at times, but then again, I mean, I've never been working at trying to make as much money as possible and having to stay at a bar till 2:00 in the morning, and some just drunk guy fucking put his hands down my pants out of nowhere.
That's the other thing is when you start mixing alcohol into the situation, I think that's different.
But it still affects
And at a
women. It's almost like
restaurant-
PTSD for women, I think.
Well, yeah, if they work in that situation and they're like at Walmart and someone walks, they drop something and someone picks up, here you go, darling. I can see PTSD kicking in because they've had to deal with that for the environment they work in. Does that make sense? Like, if
I mean, I don't know.
I'm
It's
gonna
weird.
I'm gonna use
I think we
Brittany
don't
for the
know. We're not
example
going to
since she works
completely
at the bar.
understand it because we're not women.
Yeah, no, but like Brittany works at the bar. She
Mhm.
has to have her guard up the entire time because of people are always up there drinking.
Mhm.
They're always up there. Guys get drunk. That's when the shields come down.
They
You
think
start
they're the
getting
most
handsy, and you
amazing
start-
guy ever.
All of a sudden, they start getting this, the alcohol balls
Yeah.
fueling them, and they start getting a little weird. Well, that can having to deal with that day in and day out gives her the PTSD, quote unquote. And then when she's like out in a regular public place where she doesn't have to worry about that,
Or she hears her boyfriend say something to a woman. She's
or
like, "That-
someone
she's-
says
that's
that,
so weird to
know,
her."
someone,
Yeah.
they bump baskets like, oh, I'm sorry, darling.
Yeah.
It just snaps in her, that PTSD goes off. And I can understand how that would
Sad thing is,
bother her and affect her.
most women, including her, just laugh it off and keep it inside. And then it comes out at their boyfriends or husbands or whatever
Well, I was
later
with
on.
The reason this came up in
We
the
get kicked in the
past
nuts.
was I was with a woman that we both know that has spent some time on this show. Down in Austin with her. And a guy held the door open for her and said, "Here you go, sweetheart." And she lost her fucking shit.
What'd she say?
Don't you fucking call me sweetheart. I'm not your fucking sweetheart.
Was she drunk
No, this was,
or sober?
she was sober.
What'd you do? You're like, whoa, okay.
And she got in the car and I was like, what the hell just happened? She's like, that motherfucker called me sweetheart because he's holding the door. I was like, we're in the heart of Texas. He was like 70 years old. It was an older dude. He had a cane.
Damn.
And I was like, that's what old people do that. And I was like,
Yeah,
what
but
the
respect
fuck?
for her just coming with that shit though. That's
And-
awesome.
And she's like, no one calls me their fucking sweetheart. That motherfucker. Like, she went off on a.
Were you about to say get out the car?
And I was like, well, did you tell him to come to the show tonight? Like, went off. And it, like I told her, I was like, well, I'm pretty fucking disgusted with the way you're being right now. I said, if it was someone in the same age as us, I'd be like, okay. But this was just a sweet old man holding the door for it. Oh, and that was the other thing. You don't need to fucking hold the door for me. I can do it myself.
Was she already in a bad mood?
No. This was out of nowhere.
Does she have background in strip clubs and waitressing and shit though?
No.
Or bartending?
I don't know.
Well, that I don't know. I guess it doesn't matter, but
I gave you enough clues to figure out who it was.
I have no idea who it is.
I was-
Not one fucking clue.
I was
Not one
down-
idea.
I was down in Austin
Okay.
with her.
Right?
I asked her if she invited him to the show tonight. Okay, we'll leave it at that.
Am I dumb?
Oh my God!
Is anyone in the chat room? No.
Does anybody in the chat room? Can anybody put those?
I gotta go.
Those.
I gotta
those
get home.
together?
I gotta do some business.
What kind of business? With your penis?
No, actual business.
Look at the bottom.
She did that.
Yes, that's
What?
Yeah, that's what freaked me out.
Oh my gosh! I can't even believe that.
Yeah, and I was like, "What?"
She
the
must have been having a
fuck?
bad day.
No, we were having a great day.
She's sweet.
That's what you think.
Is there another side? Is that my
There's-
puppy love?
There's all sorts of your puppy love. I don't get that. Not there.
I'm just a little innocent puppy.
Oh God. Let's go watch The Mandalorian again.
All right,
All right, we're gonna get out of here. So America's in a recession. Have sex. with
please.
things.
We'll be less grumpy.
all over the place.
Hey, if you were at my stand-up, you know what I was talking about there.
Yeah, he
but
looks
you
like
didn't show up.
he looks like a guy that masturbates.
A lot.
That was perfect. That was perfect. That line was perfect.
Good night.
Good night, everybody. It's been fun. Here's a song by someone. Good night.
Probably Rex.
682-593-JJTM. All right, hold on. I'm killing Mixler. Good night. Stop that stream.